All right, we're back for session 4 of Into the Abyss, Underspire Labyrinth. In the last session, we'll try to do a recap. Please fill in the holes or anything I missed, guys. You guys discovered that some of the Blood River foes escaped from the Chamber of Eyes, but you guys still made your way back to the Seven Pillared Hall without arrest, as I recall. You didn't get lost on your way back, but you were ambushed by more Blood Reavers. During the encounter, Nipto darted ahead, and the rest of you guys kind of they didn't retreat, but you stepped back. So you guys were separated with the trap in between you guys. A fight broke out. I think Splug was the only one that actually dropped at one point, and somebody played like a phenomenal card, basically made him invulnerable for like a round or two. Most of the party retreated back. Nipto continued running forward back toward the Seven Pillared Hall. You guys dropped most, I shouldn't say most, at least half of the ambush party, because technically you don't know how many were there because you retreated back. I think it was Bryn that took the head off of the Warcaster, but the main hobgoblin, which you can assume was probably the boss guy, left unscathed. You guys eventually made your way back to Seven Pillared Hall after Nipto ran forward, grabbed some bronze waters, and found you guys wandering in the labyrinth and brought you back. During the trip back, you guys shared all that happened with the bronze waters, and they, in turn, reported back to the current ordinator, the mage of Sarun that's on duty that day. From there, Nipto and the group headed to the Half Moon Inn and shared the news with Nipto's uncle, Rendell. Splug again made fun of Rendell's nose, so he endeared himself a little bit more to Rendell. I think Rendell probably made a few snide comments back and forth, but no blows came. The ordinator met with the group afterwards. You guys shared the letter that you guys found stating Merkelmore, the Grimmerzul clan leader of the Duergar. A letter from him to Cran, the Blood Reavers, I guess, head guy, regarding the purchase of some merchant slaves. And the ordinator promised to look into that with the local Grimmerzul trading post here in the Seven Pillared Hall. From there, Rendell directed you guys to a local guide named Turlin Darkseeker to see about whether or not he could provide a map or guide you guys to the Horn Hold, which is the Grimmerzul's local outpost within the labyrinth somewhere. You guys didn't talk to him. Sharak the Kobold and the Drow shopkeeper were two of the contacts that may have more knowledge about the Horn Hold, but you didn't go that route. You guys found Turlin, went back and forth. I think someone pissed him off, so the price went up. Ended up buying a map, and I forget for how much, but I think it was like $200 gold pieces for the map, versus I think he was going to guide you there for 1,000. And you guys basically said, "F that, we'll just pay for the map."
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay. So during the negotiation with Turlin Darkseeker, the Ordinator and the Bronze Warders marched out to Duergar from the shop and basically executed them in front of everyone in town, reminding everyone that they do not condone such practices within the Seven Pillared Hall. And from there, you guys made your way into the labyrinth. And I think we stopped when I said you guys began to approach the spot on the map of where the Horn Hold should be. Anything else that you guys remember that I missed in that recap?
Wasn't there like a 10,000 gold worth of gems or something like that?
There probably is somewhere in the labyrinth. You haven't found it yet.
Let's see, at like 3 minutes and 20 or 3 hours and 22 minutes in, we leveled up to 5. That was important.
Yeah, at the end of the session, I let you guys level up because I asked you if you want a random counter. The answer was no. So therefore, I'll let you guys go and level up before you go into the Horn Hold.
And then in about a minute or 3 hours and 18 minutes, I think it was Rand called me the worst worst face of the party ever.
Well, I don't think it was Don's character that pissed off the guide. I think his price went from
that was the excuse, but then yeah. Then said something about I'm not that bad, but at least I'm not Don. Something like that.
Oh God, I'm sorry, Dad.
No, that's all right. I watched it again a little while ago and I giggled again. Same as I did when you said it.
Oh, okay, so you know it was said in jest.
Yeah. No, it was funny. Yeah.
All right.
Anyways.
All right. So, any questions about what you guys are doing and why you're going to the Hornhold? Remember, that's where the slaves supposedly were sold to this clan, and that's where they were supposedly taken to, and that's where one hook for Rand's character, Keldar, his was it your cousin? That was the merchant. That was part of the merchant caravan that got kidnapped.
Yep, Dervlin.
Yep, Dervlin. So that's a driving force for Keldar to try to find his cousin over here.
But I'm starting to like you guys.
Okay, so if there's no other questions, I will drop you guys on the map where you're heading towards the Hornhold. And I think, did I have a handout for that last time? Kind of showing what it looked like. I thought there was a handout somewhere. And I'm not finding it. So if I find it, I'll bring it to you. But let me do a little description here. All right, so the Hornhold is basically like 3 separate little, I guess, fortifications that span across a chasm. Oh yeah, that's what I did. I showed you guys on the big map. Let's switch to the big map so I can kind of not talk out my ass and show you what I'm talking about here. Big map. So I'm going to do a shift click to where the Hornhold is. Maybe what I was starting to say will make sense to you. So they got 3 keeps here that are basically sitting on the edges and overlooking a giant chasm here. That's what this big white spot underneath these 3 little bridges you see here represent. You guys are approaching from the north side here to where from this vantage point, you can see there is a portcullis gate at the end of your, I guess, walkway of this cavern here. And that's where we will pick up.
Okay, and we're traveling south? We're
Correct.
here and we're traveling south. Okay.
Correct. Yeah, way up here is a 7-pillared hall. You guys traveled all through these caverns through here.
Got it.
And you're just now approaching the Hornhall outpost. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so let me switch to that map. And then I'll show you where I want you guys to drop your PCs. So I've got the party token.
Yeah.
If you guys would drop him somewhere just to the left of that, and then you'll see the makeshift that I had to draw, and I'll explain what that is here in a second. So this is basically this is the drop off for the chasm going down there. There are loose boulders kind of making a makeshift little fence post along the edge to kind of keep you from falling over the edge. And down this direction is where you can see there is a lamp post here. And your dark vision should show you far enough as you can see a gate further down here to the south. So I'll let you guys kind of position yourselves if you want. We can theory the mind that you stayed back further than that. You don't have to be this close since there is a lamp post there that kind of shines right into the portcullis. So I'll give you guys a minute to kind of strategize if you want.
Okay, so we're heading in.
Well, that's the plan, but is there a sneaky way to do it, or shall we try a ruse again? Because that went well last time.
Who's not on the map? We're missing people. Missing Nipto.
Nipto. And me.
Your path winds along this edge of this deep chasm for several hundred feet until you round the corner reveal the several large bastions clinging to the side of the chasm. Two bridges span the chasm depths, linking the bastions together. The path ends at the nearest fortress where portcullis blocks the way. Without a perception check, you can see a couple of orcs are visible behind the portcullis, keeping watch.
Ooh.
But for these purposes, I'm going to say you're beyond like where the light is, unless one of you guys have a light source on you. They cannot see you, but you can see them again, obviously because of this little lamp that's on the or torch light that's on the cavern wall here.
Do we want to stealth it or do anything like that, or we just want to go to the door?
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, that's our best bet, but I don't know
Yeah.
how we can, unless we can climb and go around, or if there's another way to do it. What's the wall like here, Brian? That's beside us. How tall is that?
It goes up to the ceiling and then arcs back over the chasm.
Oh,
Okay. So this is a fortress, and so yeah.
Correct. Like an underground keep. Yeah.
Go up and knock and say, Jehovah's Witness.
Doesn't seem to have worked for us before.
Mary Kay. For those of you older, land shark.
Land shark.
I don't know, guys. I mean, there's two of them there. If we engage in a fight, they're going to sound the alarm, and there's going to be 100 of them, right?
Yeah.
Unless we can stun them or slow them or freeze them instantly, so they can't do anything for enough time for us to get through the door. How are we going to open the door? Right?
Yeah.
Can somebody misty step in there and take them both on by themselves? And hope there isn't 12 more standing up in here? Like I don't know, guys. I somebody else come up with some ideas here. Throw
Yeah.
it out there.
Oh shit! I was trying to look at that. Sorry.
Yeah, we can play tomorrow. We're gonna. I guess.
You know.
Oh.
Any ideas, Rob?
Keldar could try, but so we can see in there through the.
Well, I think if we can see two orcs that Brian's actually letting us see, but not let us see, likely
Mhm.
there are several dozen there.
Yeah.
Why doesn't Keldar stay kind of near the back, and then you guys can try whatever ruse, and then he can just pop in behind him if we get close and it looks like it's a little safer.
What if we?
I guess I kind of want to see how the door opens or how this the portcullis, raises or whatever.
Did we how many Durgar did we kill in the other place?
Oh, back in the
Two or
Blood
three?
Reavers hideout,
Yeah.
there was two
Not that it
Durgar in there.
matters because we don't know how many. And was there any evidence that there were more than that there? I guess there wasn't, was there?
Uh-uh.
So we know that people escaped from there, and if even one Durgar left, then he probably ran back home like this little piggy did, and warned the stupid horned hold that we're coming. Well,
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't know we were coming, but if he didn't, he's stupid.
Now I don't remember who once said this, but this wise gentleman once did say that if we charge into this like a video game, we're going to get pooched.
That hasn't stopped you. That hasn't stopped you 9 out of 9 times before.
I'm trying to be different. Hey, I
Until-
tried a clever
I-
ruse in the last one. I can't help it if it didn't work.
Until we don't do anything in the next 5 minutes, and you just Leroy Jenkins it yourself anyway.
Not me, man.
What kind of animals are
Animals are around.
yeah, what kind of
There's
creatures?
an
and
intellect
what-
of our right above you, Grolnar.
No, seriously.
We don't have any ability to just land something inside that room and destructo everything that's in there, do we?
Like a fireball would be awesome.
Here's my concern. So we decide that we're going to take it out. We decide that we're going to lift or break open or whatever the portcullis. We kill 1 or 2 of the orcs that we can see, and
Yeah.
then the other 17 all run. But if we can take them all out in one go, I don't know if anybody, I don't know, now that we're level 5, I don't know if anybody has the ability to do that. Where's your sorcerer fireballs, Rand?
You know what? This sorcerer's not a fireballing sorcerer.
So your sorcerer has no balls,
But
is what you're saying.
He's got some.
He's got no balls.
He could potentially hypnotize the room in there,
Oh,
and then
Oh.
jump and use the portcullis. But before doing all that, I kind of would like to, unless you think that this is just going to sound the alarm. Is that the idea? Is that what we're afraid of?
That's
Well,
the
the
fear.
the concern is, so we've got a couple of choices here, right? We can try to talk our way in, but I think that they already know that we're bad guys. But we could try.
Do we know they're bad guys though?
There's a fucking hornhold and there's Durgers in there.
I get it, but there was Durgers in the last place.
And they were bad guys too. They were bad guys from here.
They were badder guys.
This is the bad guy fortress.
Let's remember that we know that the Durgar are the ones that bought the slaves from the blood, whatever it is, blood reavers, and the Durgar are here. So theoretically, there might be some slaves here that we can get out of slavery. But as I understand it, though we haven't seen any yet, I was a little surprised to see orcs. There are Durgar. There are Durgars in there. Not hamburgers, bad Durgars.
I could go for a cheese hamburger.
Yeah, I could go for a Durgar right now too.
So what I was thinking is I've got disguise self. If there was some kind of a creature that I could pretend to be, this is area that would commonly be found roaming around here.
Yeah, but couldn't
I could
you
try to-
Durgar yourself up like one of the Durgars that we killed?
Yeah.
See if
And
they
then I
can.
could also try to sneak up there, and then if I accidentally get caught, then I'm going to be disguised looking like the Duergar that's missing. That's a great idea.
Disguising yourself as like a house cat or something.
Well,
I don't
I
think
was thinking
disguise
like-
self does that. Like disguise self, you have to be the same general size, right?
Yeah.
Disguise self
Yeah.
isn't like a
1 foot,
illusion
1
yourself.
foot taller or 1 foot shorter is basically
Yeah.
the general rule.
See, I have this disguise self, but I'm still going to be a goblin at the end of the day. So it's not like there's higher up goblins that they're going to listen to, right? Like I can't.
No.
I can just disguise myself and show up as the city inspector. I need to see your plumbing.
No, you could make yourself into a Durgar with that spell, with that ability, Gary. It's not just your clothing and armor. You make yourself and your clothing and armor look different.
Right.
Yeah. So, anyways, Nipto could sneak up there, disguised as whoever, and then
This
try
is
to look, get some information on what's in this room, and so maybe we can come up with a better plan.
There you go.
This one's mine. False identity. I'm still a goblin.
False identity and disguise self are two different things.
Yeah. It's Dawn that has disguise self. I have false
Oh,
identity.
okay.
Yeah.
So like I get fake that I'm a town official needs to check the plumbing and see their permits.
But I could sneak up there and then also have that disguise going and recon the area and then sneak back and we can figure out a plan. We'll at least know how many people are in there.
Sounds good. Yeah,
You're gonna
maybe
go
if you
full
can
Durger?
if you can see how if there's a way to open it, like if the mechanism's visible or how it functions.
Yeah. Yep. That's a great idea. So, yeah, Brian, that's what I'd like to do is use my disguise self. And that's just if my my stealth doesn't work. I'm going to try to stealth up there.
Hard to stealth when there's a full blown torch right there.
I think
Once you
you
get
should
around the
just
corner.
disguise self, become an original character like say Dawn the Durger,
Yep.
and
And
just
kinda
walk
look
out
all-
there like a working stiff Durger.
Is that bright light or dim light there, Brian?
The torch is emitting bright light.
In a 20-foot radius. Is that right?
Looks like
Or is
it's
it
bigger than
or is
that.
it 10 or is it 10 and 10?
You guys see the little dark circle for some reason out here?
Yeah.
That's the light this thing is emitting.
So just making sure that that is not a normal torch then.
Yeah, it looks somewhat magical in
Extra-
nature.
It's extra bright torch.
Yep.
I'm gonna get out of the
Theater of the mind, I'm saying you guys are further back than that.
Oh,
Mhm. Yeah.
At least 60 feet back out of the range of the light.
Yeah.
That's what I assumed.
okay.
We would have stopped at a safe distance.
Right. Is that my map was just not that big.
Yeah.
Does this
Yeah.
path look pretty worn? Are we worried about anything coming up behind us? Or any patrols, anything like that?
Well, you didn't have any random encounters on your way here. So you didn't see any signs of a patrol or anything like that, or any random creatures from the Underdark.
How far down is it into the chasm here?
You can't see the bottom.
No.
You want to drop a torch?
Nope.
I'd like to get past the portcullis. Once we're past the portcullis,
Mm-hmm.
if we can get into that room without sounding the alarm, then we could do, unless it's a giant open space in the other end, but these dungeons never are, we could go room by room and start destroying stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But we got to get past the portcullis without sounding the alarm.
Right.
Well, okay. I think I could always get up there, try to vortex warp them out to if there's just the two. The problem is we don't know if there's just the two.
No,
So
there's
I
going to
think
be more. There's going to be more than two. That's a bait and switch.
we go down for reconnaissance like Don wants to, pretends he's a Durger. He can still sneak up there, and if they see him, then he's like,
I'm Dawn the Durger.
Yep.
and then if I don't know, maybe we can adopt a signal like a just a peace sign if there's two. If there's two, then I can try, and it's not a guaranteed thing, but I can try to cast that vortex warp to move them out. over
Where
the
we
top.
can fight them and kill them.
Yeah, so that they're not next to any kind of horn or alarm sounding device.
So I'm
Yeah.
all for checking out the space to see what's going on in there. I do have something that I don't know. You guys tell me. I'm going to click it, but I'm not casting it, Brian.
Okay.
There it is. I have that.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would let me go to the threshold of where the wall meets the floor and then cast that, and me and another party member could disappear, and then 60 feet away I could climb, reappear on the inside of the portcullis.
Gotta get within 60 feet of the portcullis to do that.
I'm not saying that I would do
Yep.
it from where I am right now.
Go
Yeah, I'm
right
just
up
making
to
sure.
the portcullis and move 60 foot in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I don't want
And
to
Gralnar would go with you.
hit the wall.
I mean, if you just want somebody that can slash.
Right, and then we've got Gralnar doing the slash, and at the same time, I could.
Do we have a grappler
Um,
that can just kind of?
pardon?
Do we have a good grappler that we can count on to like keep an enemy pinned?
Well, I can also before that, I can cast that and summon a shadow spirit that could go in there and wreak a little bit of havoc. In fact, I could cast that in as a bit of a distraction.
Ooh.
Bring Gralnar and I inside while Nipto and Splug work the lock if there is a lock for the portcullis.
Yeah.
Open it up, and then everybody else runs in. Worst case, Keldar, you can Misty Step in if you need to.
Yeah, or in Vortex Warp teammates in.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, you know what? Nipto can go as a Duergar, and Splug can go in with as like a minion. They could just walk up there together if there's a incorporeal shadow spawn in here, causing havoc. Then we can just walk up to the door like we're here to help.
Yeah.
Hey, let us in.
Lock. We're gonna fix the lock.
Let us in. We'll help you kill it.
Yeah, we've been chasing that thing. Let us in.
The only
Yeah,
the only concern is that what's to stop the guys from running out the back door and going to warn everybody to say, "Hey, there's a shadow beast in here."
Oh, I thought you were going to put it further in and have it
Oh.
like chase people towards us.
Well, I can only put it so far in, right? I mean, it's I
90
got
foot.
I got 90 feet, but I don't know how deep the room is. I guess technically speaking,
Oh.
we can see it through the portcullis.
I think timing wise, put the shadow spawn in there. Keldar, Misty Steps or however he gets in. You do your thing under the door or under the crevice, and at the same time we approach the door. And if if that shadow thing distracts, you guys attack. We pick the lock and come in and help. I think we do it quickly.
Well, if Keldar uses his vortex warp, he can take himself and somebody else with him in the room.
There you go.
Growler,
Yeah,
if you
and-
want them.
But I
Yeah,
was
but
taking
they-
Gralnar.
Well, technically, I could, if you take two, I could Vortex Warp 2 in there and then Misty Step in there.
There you go.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So we
But-
could all get in there.
We can all get in there. I'm not afraid of all
Yeah.
getting in. It's just all getting in with the least amount of resources expended, I think, is kind of the goal there.
That's a spell slot for you, Misty Step.
No, it's actually I can cast one as a free thing, but normally spell slot. But it would also use up a lot of my sorcerer points to twin the Vortex Warp and just
Oh, I
other
see.
things. I mean, we can definitely do it. It's
Yeah, but no. Can you, when you do the vortex warp, can you take one and yourself?
the idea is it transmutes one creature, right? And if they could either choose to fail, and they would teleport in, which you guys would choose to fail, hopefully. And it only affects one creature, but I can use sorcery points to twin it to where it affects two creatures,
Yeah.
so that would mean two teammates could be teleported. It's not something I can cast on myself, so it would be just two teammates, and then I can jump in there with Misty Step.
I'm
Or I
just
can-
thinking of resources. If there's a way without burning that second one, then Splug, who's not much of a battler, I can run up to the door and start firing arrows at him, and we can figure out the door after.
That's kind of what I was thinking. So if there's party members that can kind of stand outside and
Yeah.
wait while other ones get teleported in if they're close range, I think that that could be an effective way to do this. We still don't know what's on the inside. It would be great to get some form of reconnaissance, but if doing so, we risk the Dugers sounding the alarm like, you guys are suspicious as hell. We're gonna go get our
Yeah, that's what happened with the goblins before,
Yeah.
right?
Yep, exactly.
Well, I have a couple of options also with this shadow spirit. So once a day, I can cast a 30-foot fear.
Well, that'll just make them run away, though, right?
Yeah, it's not a
But if
paralysis.
they're on the
You're
other
right.
side, maybe it would be okay because then they couldn't run.
If I cast it where I think, and as we get closer, we'll know this. I don't think we know this now, but this little outcropping down here looks like a door, right? That little
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah.
I don't know that for sure, but that's what it looks like. So when we get closer and have a look better through the portcullis, we can know that I could cast it right at the door, and those things would not be able to then anything that's feared would not be able to get through that door.
Good.
Right. Yeah, but they'd be running away from us too.
Well, no, they would be.
No,
running
they'd be running away from it, not from us. They'd be
yeah,
running towards us.
I'm sorry. You're right.
unless there's
So
just
they-
a door to the east that we can't see. And
And if I cast it in despair mode, which I probably shouldn't do, because then as soon as you get within 5 feet of it, you'll get feared.
But if you cast it down here, Rob,
I
they
would
may
cast it
open
in
this.
fury mode.
They may open this door to come out.
Yeah, that's a possibility too. If any of the feared ones may run away and try to get out may try to get out the portcullis, which will allow us to deal with them without having to misty step in. That might be an option.
So why
Yeah.
don't we stealth along here and get to here?
I don't think this light's going to let us. I bet it's some kind of a
Yeah.
magical.
I agree. I think that as far as we're going to be able to stealth is to right here. I think that's the best we're going to be able to get. Is in the lee of this cave edge.
But Lee.
I don't know.
I like that
That's
idea.
my-
I like the
that's my
casting
2
the
cents.
fear. See how they react. If they come out this door, awesome. If not, then use your crevasse where you get in and do the Vorpal warp.
well,
It's
at
not-
that point, I might as well. If he's already casting something like that, he's as a warlock, his resources are also burning up. So,
Yeah, but I purposely, Rand, don't take a lot of spells, offensive spells in this character for that reason.
yeah.
So don't forget, I mean, I'm Eldritch Blasty, right? Like I now have at level 5, I've got 2 of those kick-ass Eldritch Blasts.
Gotcha.
And I've also got my staff for animating objects for later on.
That's good.
Okay.
Start making that chair come to
I
life.
mean,
behind him.
Yeah, I got Fabricate too. I would just a lazy boy. I'm going to build a lazy boy for us later. We can
Nice.
take turns. It'll give us a better short rest.
Vibrating lazy boy would be nice. Work out all those kinks in the muscles.
So clarify what the plan is. What did we decide? You're going to cast your fear thingy here.
Right.
Yes,
but you got
Why don't I do that first? Why don't I do that?
What's the range
See
on
what
it?
happens with the portcullis, 90 feet. See what happens with the portcullis. If they come out the portcullis, yay. If not, then we'll do a change of plan or an alteration of the plan, which is get us the fuck in there.
So we're going to move up to here, stealth up to there, hide.
All we got to do is get in there. So if we think about, Brian says that we're 60 feet back from the edge of the light, which is between Keldar and Splug is the edge of the light. So from there to there, we're talking about another 50 feet. So for most of us, we need to be at the edge of the light in order to, with dash, get inside this room.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So from there, so we should hide outside the edge of the light, and then a couple of us should come in along the edge of the wall so that we're out of sight. I can go here. I can attempt a stealth with guidance. And then I can poke my head around, cast the shadow spawn. Shadow spawn I can cast from here. I can get well to the back of that room with my 90 feet range for the shadow spawn, so I can put it right there. I could put it right in that corner, right in that edge, I mean. and then see what happens. If even one of them gets scared enough to run out the portcullis, then we're successful and we can go in there guns ablazing and fuck them all up. Maybe with a hypnotic dealie leading the way in order to get any of the ones that aren't frightened to basically be paralyzed, and then we just go and clean them up.
Okay, and as Nipto, I think I would like to use my disguise self and make myself look like a doer, and when you cast that, I can run up here and when I hear the screaming, I can run up and say, "Open the portcullis! I've been chasing that thing. Let me in to kill it."
Okay. Yeah. Convince them, and that might convince them to open that portcullis. Okay, that's a good plan. I think
we add to that. Yeah, for sure.
And as your goblin manservant, I'll be running along behind you.
Perfect. Yep. And yeah, I'll have my short bow out ready to go.
Durgar, Dawn, and his goblin.
And then they'll
manservant.
say, "Why don't you just shoot it with your short bow? Why do you need the portcullis open?" Might want to pull out a sword or a dagger or something.
All right, short sword it is.
Real quick. So, again, I know this is probably far-fetched, but just it's happened to us in the past. What if, for example, the conversation that we're not hearing between Fred and George sitting inside this room is, "Yeah, Fred, I get to retire next week, and my kids at home with my wife are going to be so happy to have me back at the house full time. I can't wait to get out of these Stuger slum, And if only some adventurers came by, I'd fucking let them in this place."
Yeah.
How many edibles? How many edibles have you had?
I haven't had any. I'm just thinking, like, it's a possibility, and it kind of bugs me to do the. That's why I can't be a Gloomstalker Ranger very well, because they have to act on the first turn of combat.
All right, let's do it.
It's great in theory.
All
I'm
right,
just
so
not sure
Rand, do you just want us to go talk to them and see if they're friendly? And
I don't know the answer to that.
Okay, well, you need to decide before we do this. Then
Well,
We
so
need
what
to
I was
cast-
just thinking is, I like the idea of if we can somehow, Brian's made it pretty clear that we have very bright light situation where stealth is going to be really tricky, but it sure would be good to just kind of get some form of reconnaissance before we do our plan of mass destruction. And I agree that there's definitely pitfalls with that, and we fail every single time we try to do it that way, it seems. So I'm kind of digging your plan, and you guys have crafted this masterful plan using all of our abilities and stuff that I think maybe we should just do it that way.
Let's just do it.
Let's just do it.
Yeah.
All right, that's the majority.
It's like a Roscoe Jenkins, but it's more
Leroy Jenkins.
Roscoe Jenkins. I like that better. Roscoe P.
Leroy,
Coltrane.
right. Yeah. But we've got a process going, so we don't usually go this far. Let's do it.
As long as we get past the portcullis, my number one foe.
And if not on the next turn, then whoever is going to have to come up and at the start of the next turn, then they're going to have to zip Gralnar in there.
Yeah, well, we can make it happen.
So before you guys go too far, on my screen, it looks like Nipto and Gralnar are not at full HP.
Yeah, you should be, guys.
Yeah, everyone's had a long rest.
Are they level
Okay.
5? Don, is Nipto level 5?
He's an NPC, so
I leveled him up.
okay. But yeah, that's on me. I did not. I thought I put their everything to max, but whatever.
All right, so you guys got your plan? Everyone?
Yep.
So recap for me. What's step one?
Step one, we're gonna
Casting the scary thing right here.
No, first is disguise self, turning into a Durger.
Yeah.
Don the Durgar.
Yep, Don the Durgar happens. It's that
Nipto.
last hour, I believe.
Nipto is turning into a Grulgar, not Gralnar, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. Then we're gonna shadow spawn to the corner. Okay. From there, once Nipto starts hearing any screams or commotion or whatnot, he's going to run up to the portcullis.
Put him back until you're ready to go.
I apologize. I didn't have that on my screen, so I didn't see anything that was in there.
Okay.
And I apologize. So I'm going to run up here and I'm going to yell at it. I know how to kill that thing. Let me in. Let me kill it.
You're going to be a Duergar speaking in common? Just so I'm clear.
Does he have... What does he have for languages?
Duergar is basically a dialect of Dwarven.
Okay. But this is a deep gnome. I don't see what languages he has.
Maybe you could do Underdark.
You know what? Gralnar is gonna talk with him and give him some words to make him sound like a Duergar.
Gralnar's going to teach Nipto a Duergar in like 30 seconds?
No, just two statements.
Two
Let me
seconds.
in. I can kill it.
Okay,
Like
what are the
Contribute made it is happy birthday kind of things.
what are the statements that you're going to teach him real quick? Got to be something pretty basic.
Okay.
Let me in.
I can kill it.
Kill
I
it.
can kill it.
Okay.
Pretty basic.
Okay.
Orkla Fluken, Flagge Blugen.
Mein
Yeah.
Schwanz ist viel größer als deiner.
Gary, that was Norwegian.
No.
That was German. I think.
That was Durgar.
Anyways.
Durgar.
Okay. So from there, if he lets me in,
By the hair of your chin.
everybody else is going to rush it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to, if he lets us in, I guess I'll stab this guy as hard as I can. Just as I'm running past him, I'm just going to reach out and freaking dagger to the chest.
Extra stabbing. He's going to be extra stabby.
Extra stabby. If they don't let us in, then the crew is going to run up and Gralnar is going to get teleported into it so he can start hacking and slashing.
Who else gets teleported in if Gralnar is going?
Blug is not. He's going to stay at the portcullis and shoot his bow.
Yeah.
So Gralnar by himself potentially.
Gralnar can't port himself in, so
I understand. That's why I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
so
wondering.
the original plan was
Or not.
the original plan that I was potentially going to do that
But then
using the threshold slip.
if they do open it up, then everybody's just going to bum rush in here and start killing stuff.
Well, I don't know that I'm going to bum rush in there. I'm probably going to stand right underneath the light and shoot Eldritch Blast at everything that I see.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
We're going to bum rush them with offense.
right.
With love.
Yeah. Definitely.
Love and compassion.
Deep love.
Deepwood's off.
Okay.
Everybody
let's
good?
do
All
it.
right. So Nipto is going to cast Disguise Self on himself, right? Which he can do once per day, correct?
Correct.
All right, I'm going to give him some kind of thing. Okay. He's now a little Duergar. And you're going to,
Ninja.
are you going to stealth up to that point? Or the rest of you staying back behind the light, or the rest of you guys going to kind of try to stealth up to there as well?
Well, my thought is that we're behind the light now,
Right. That's why I'm asking.
Mhm.
right? So where I just put Bryn behind Nipto, she's behind the light. She's up against the wall behind the light in the lee of the light.
Like up
Also
here
known
behind
as
the light, you mean? Or you mean just
Underlee.
right here because you're on the corner?
Because I'm around the corner.
Ah, okay. I'm with you. Okay.
Because the actual edge of the light here, is technically right here.
Brian, did you
Right.
draw all this?
Yeah.
I like it. Good job.
Looks like cartoon drawing. Thank you. I mean, kindergarten cartoon drawing, what I meant to say.
Hey, Beth.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, so if you guys are all good, Nipto, you can move forward and let's see how your ruse works.
Well,
Well, no.
We're-
The shadow thing comes first.
Oh,
Yep.
okay, my fault.
Yeah,
right.
so he casts it on himself. Shadow thing gets casted out. So I sort of poke my head around the corner.
Did I make you a thing for the shadow?
Yeah, just my little eyes. I look around the edge, and then I cast that, and I've got 90 feet, which is more than enough from where I am right now.
Okay.
I'll show you that,
Wasn't
and
there
I can
Durga
and I
of
can
ill
see right
repute-
here. Pardon?
Wasn't there a Durga of ill repute that we like had a named Duger, for lack of a better term, right? That we finished off or felled at the last fight. That might be part of this place, so that they would recognize him. That Gralnar could, or I mean,
The only name you got from Duergar was Merkelmore, the leader of the Duergar. You didn't get the names from the other two you killed. If that's where
No,
you're at,
but we did see the two that got beheaded.
I think there was 4 of them, but yeah.
okay.
So if you had a good enough view, you could disguise yourself as one of the beheaded ones. News would not have gotten yet that those guys had been beheaded.
Could one of these guys know the difference between Duergars or?
well, to him, he's a racist orc, and all Dugers look the same.
Well, that's what I'm wondering is, I mean, I don't know the difference between Duergars, so. I suppose they're all like dwarfs, so they probably do all look alike. No, I was just kidding. Okay. So yeah, I can look like one of them then.
You being Gralnar or you being Nipto?
No,
Make sure
be
you're
one of those things that Nipto that we one of those Duergar that we
that got
they
killed.
got their heads lopped off.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
All right. So casted it, the shadow spawn spirit. Oh, I see it. It's up
Well, I
there.
put it out there just because I could have put it in the dark or something, but it's going to be easier to drag from the screen as opposed to from
But
the
you're
thing.
going to cast that in here, right?
Yeah, I'm going to cast it and I'm going to land it right there.
Bud. Appreciate it.
So, Nipto, you are now disguised. Is that
Oh,
correct?
is it?
Correct.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry, I was talking to my son.
I thought you were talking to me. I thought you were thanking me for being awesome.
Never.
Okay, so that's where it's gonna go, Brian, is right there.
Okay. So from that point forward, let's go ahead and do initiative.
Okay. So my guess is that if he just all of a sudden appears there, he should get to have a surprise round, but I'm going to leave that up to you to decide.
He appears right there. Saying I won't. Tell you what, I'll let him. Does he have his own initiative order? Or is he going yours? How's that work?
He goes after mine.
After yours.
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to give him like advantage on his initiative roll and do it that way. How about we do it? Do it just a regular D20 plus whatever his modifier is, and I'll combat that with theirs. If he gets higher than them, then yeah, he'll get a surprise round. That sound
Okay,
fair?
so I don't know if you're giving a proficiency bonus, but he has +3 in dexterity.
Okay, so yeah, D20 plus dexterity. Let's just do dexterity since I don't know how you're going to do proficiency bonus for a creature.
So he rolled the same for initiative as I did.
So you got a 12?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want us all on initiative or just
Yeah, let's go and do everybody. Let's go and get it out of the way. And my guys rolled a what? God dang it. This is showing shit from the last thing. So hold on, I gotta get rid of this. Should not be a hobgoblin warcaster. Should not be a goblin skull cleaver. Goblin sharpshooter. Holy crap. What is going on with you, roll 20? Splug, would you roll? An 8 or a 5?
8.
And Bryn, you rolled a 12. Keldar, you rolled an 11, right? Nipto an 18. Gralnar 20, right?
What?
Nipto's 19.
Nipto's 19. Yeah, for certain, my turn order shows like shit from last time. So
Oh,
What'd
okay.
you roll, Grelnar?
Yeah, ours doesn't.
16 was Grelnar's.
Okay.
Grelnar, 16.
Keldar is 4.
Keldar is 4.
Correct.
And Bryn is 12, right?
Correct.
Splug,
8.
8. Okay, so everything looks to be right now.
Only Nipto in the orc creature has a roll off, it looks like.
You guys see the orcs initiative there, right?
We do.
Okay. So he rolled higher than the thing, so they did not get a surprise round. Okay. Everybody's in. All right. So remind me again what happens when these guys show up. I'll still let, like, he has like an instant fear thing, or is that what you're going for the surprise?
Well, he needs an action to be able to cast fear.
But he just comes coming out of the shadow. He might not even be seen, right? Is that the idea? Or we don't know.
I don't know. And I cast him as Fury just so that you know, Brian.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to remind me what that means. All right. So you guys hear gasp and a few shouts from inside. Who's closest? Nipto, give me a perception roll to see if you hear any more detail.
Okay. Is that
Wisdom, if he doesn't have the skill. You're kind of freaked out a little bit when you saw the little shadow thing right there. I don't know if that's your first time seeing it or not, but
what's
you
the
look
range
freaked out.
on that?
On what?
That fear.
No, you'll be fine.
Okay, good.
All right, so Nipto,
All right.
you're up first. What do you want to do here?
I'm waiting until I start hearing some commotion come from down in here.
Okay.
Yeah, and at that point, I'm gonna come. I'm saving my turn until that happens, and I plan on running down here and while yelling that the statement that Grelnar helped me with.
Okay, just so I'm clear, when you ready in action, it's either you're ready in action or you're ready to move, not both.
Yeah. No. Okay. I'm ready to move
Okay.
because I want them to. Yeah.
Again, you can still
Make-
shout as a free action. You just can't take like a attack action or spell action or anything like that when you're
Right.
when you're holding or readying your action to do something. And your trigger to do that is when you hear commotion down here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, orcs are up. You hear a lot of shouting. Some of you guys do. This one is going to not know what the hell he just looked at, but he is going to take a step back from this. And do you see through your shadow demon thing's
No.
eyes, Bryn?
No.
Okay.
No, but I can see it from where I am.
Okay, so that's meta knowledge for you. What all you see in there. And then they're all going to pull out crossbows.
They all
And-
saw it come up.
Well, wasn't that your intention for it to be seen by everybody?
No, not necessarily.
Okay, then
Not
you can.
not until it screamed out of fear.
Okay, so let me do this. I can wait and make this appear on your turn if you'd rather do that.
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll wait and do that whenever on your turn, as where it shows up. Moving my guys back where they were. All right, so since nobody has
That's
made
kind of-
himself known,
When I said on the surprise round, because technically 5e doesn't have a surprise round. Technically, yeah. So, but you always like to play with surprise round. So when I said surprise round, I was talking about, okay, so let's go through it. Everybody's doing what they're doing. Bloop, 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 bloop. The orcs are doing their little thing, sitting around the table. And then on my turn, I cast this thing right there. I get to use my bonus action if I have one available. I get
Okay.
my movement if I want to use it. And then it gets to attack. That was my original thought.
okay, then my misunderstanding.
And then we would continue on probably with Splug as the next goer.
Okay.
Unless, as we had talked about with the plan, Nipto was it was going to run in as soon as the thing is
Okay.
there. So that would be holding his movement to run in.
All right, so let's retcon this because now I understand what you meant. My fault. So this is going to be like the very first thing that happens. So your thing comes in, it
Yes.
takes its turn, then we'll start from the turn. I apologize.
Right.
All right, so what does your demon spawn do when it appears?
So it goes in and it is going in as a fury, as a terror frenzy. So I linked that in there. Basically, it gives it advantage on all attack rolls against anything that's frightened. Okay. And then
Okay.
it is letting out, it's going to take one step forward and it is going to let out a dreadful scream. That will get everybody in there.
Okay, and it's DC 16 Wisdom for all of them, right?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Wisdom.
All of them.
All right, so instead of me doing 1, 2, well, I'm letting everybody know now, but 2, 3, 4, 6. Instead of doing 7, I'm going to do. Are you okay with this? I'll do groups of 2, and the last one by itself. Are you okay with that? So 1, 2, 3, 4 rolls.
Yeah.
It just decreases my chances of getting at least one of them. But
Well,
sure.
I mean, I'll do 7 different rolls if you want me to. I'm just trying to save time.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So
Yep.
the first 2 of these 2. Okay. Wisdom saves for those 2. Holy shit. they are shitting their pants. And then this one and this one. Got to meet it to beat it. And then these 2 wisdom save. They failed. And then the one right next to it. Okay, so only these 2 are not frightened. So put little token markers on them. They are scared. What's a scared one? There we go. I'll do that one. So when they are scared, they have to use their turn to run away. Is that correct?
Yep. So normal frightened, they have to use their turn to run away. They attack with disadvantage if they can see what is frightening them. They have to use all their movement if available to be able to get away.
Okay. All right. So, and that is a reaction, or that's on their turn?
That would be on their turn.
Okay. All right. So remind me of that when you get to them.
Okay.
Okay. So back top of the round,
And then
Nipto.
the shadow spirit is taking a
That's
step back down to the doorway.
Okay. Is that it for the shadow spirit?
Yep.
Okay. Anything else that I'm missing?
No.
All right. So retcon or back to Nipto. So Nipto, you would hear screaming and shouting and orc, which I can do.
Okay. I'm gonna run down to yeah. So they're coming. So I can get right to there without a dash. And so I'm gonna get down to there. And while I am running down there, I'm gonna yell out.
Mein Schwanz ist viel größer als deiner.
You already forgot the 2 things he taught you.
No, I mean they're orcs though.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah.
Yeah. So it should be common. So I'm gonna come in. Nipto's gonna come in, and as he's coming, he's gonna yell out in common to let me in. I can kill it
With a Duragar accent.
with a Durgar accent. Well, I mean it's gonna be all heat of the moment, anyways, and so yeah, we're hoping for surprise here and the fear to be working in our favor as well.
Okay. So before I have you roll me a perception roll, I just want to explain to you what you see as you get closer to that gate.
Okay.
I was wondering if any of you guys are going to try to get closer or not. Where is it? Can't find the notes, but basically, this portcullis looks like it's basically a haphazard put together some kind of a gate that's been destroyed at some point. It has been reinforced with like wood and other pieces of metal, but it's no longer like a original portcullis. Looks like it's been somehow jerry-rigged or fixed or whatever at that point. Now, give me a persuasion roll with advantage.
Okay.
Or deception.
That would
No,
be
No, it's going to be a deception roll, not a persuasion roll. It'd be charisma if he doesn't have deception.
I got persuasion.
With advantage because of your accent.
He's trying to persuade. Oh, there you
Nice.
go. Doesn't matter.
Use your charisma.
All right, so it really only matters about 2 of them because only 2 of them have the key. You see, this one's kind of freaking out It's like, all right, help us. Comes up the door, he brings out his keys. And then this one runs up. He says, no, you fool. No, you fool.
He's
But
feared too.
He is. He moved away, but one of them rolled a 20, the other one rolled a 13 on versus his deception. So this one on his turn. Oh, it is their turn, isn't it? How about that? That's going to be.
Was their roll at disadvantage for being feared?
I gave you your roll at advantage. Now it's going to
Okay.
be opposed on these two guys, and
Okay.
this guy wins. He unlocks the door, and it swings outward. Says, "Get in there, kill it! Get in there, kill it!" This one, since he was arguing, not going to take his turn. This one, he has to make his move to get as far away, or he just can't move closer to it. Remind me, I forgot.
He's got to run away.
Okay. 5, 10.
Brighton's just gotta. We can't get closer, but I could be right.
But he can still shoot at it because he's freaked out, right? Just a disadvantage, correct?
Yep, that's right.
All right, so that's what he's going to do with his crossbow. I don't know if that hits or
That's a
not.
miss.
These things.
It's a miss. His armor class is 14.
Okay. This one is not feared. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those two are going to have their battle axes out. Just one attack each. So one, holy crap.
He had to have hit his friend.
Deck save for his buddy next to him. Oh, look at that. This guy takes 8 points of slashing damage from his buddy. He's a little freaked out by it. But the second one does hit for 11 points. I'm assuming it's 22 hits.
Yep.
Correct?
Yep.
And these two are going to run away. And they're going to attack. I didn't even do a disadvantage last time, but disadvantage this time. And if they roll 1, they're going to hit their buddies. Great. 12. I'm assuming this is those guys, your guys as well, right?
His armor class is a 14.
Okay. All right. And that is all of them. Grolnar,
So they all get to save again, Brian,
at the end of their turn.
at the end of their turn.
Okay. All right. So let me do that again. I'll do for these two up here first. They're still scared. And then these two close to the gate. The two closest to the gate, I should say. They're still scared. And then this one last one here. Holy shit. Bunch of scaredy cat orcs. Okay. Grolnar.
All right. Grelnar is going to use his dash action. Oops. And so that's, let's see, that's 20, 40. So I want to go right there. So I'm going to use my dash action to dash past this one. And
You're a dwarf, right? You're not disguised, right?
I am not.
Okay.
No. So when I go through this thing, it's on.
It's
Yeah.
on.
Like Donkey Kong?
So like Donkey Kong. So yeah, he's just gonna, I mean, that guy's, well, he's gonna run right past him.
Okay, go and move your
He's feared.
token. Well, that doesn't mean they don't get attacks of opportunity, right, Bryn?
Well, he does.
That's right. That's right. No, he could get it. Yeah, he could get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, and those aren't disadvantaged, are they? Only a disadvantage on this guy?
If the thing they're afraid of is within line of sight, their attacks are a disadvantage.
Oh, this is pretty badass. Okay.
Ooh.
All right, so 2 opportunity attacks on Grolnar as he comes rolling through. They were okay letting little Duergar through, but not a dwarf. So disadvantage on 2 of these. On Grolnar. 1, 2.
Ooh. That second one hit me for 7. But it's funny you said the little duergar but the dwarf, even though aren't they the same thing?
No, they're
one,
totally
one
different.
blue.
One's a little more
Duergar has a-
pallid than the other one.
And
Yeah.
Duergar has a different accent. Jeez.
Sure.
All right, so you dashed to there. Is that your turn, Grunlow?
Yep. That's my turn.
Okay.
I'm
Bryn.
in.
Wow, I get to go like third in the order. That never happens.
Well, you got Splug and Keldar to thank for that.
Okay, so Bryn's going to come to here. Bryn is going to take aim at this one here. Oh, sorry. I didn't put them on the map, and I know you and I talked about it, but I didn't put them on the map.
The Ravens.
Yeah. I just don't like to mess up the map too much. They are going to, I can't get them through the portcullis.
Maybe move
They're going to come to here, Brian. One more up. They flew over top of this dude and then took a right turn at Albuquerque. Okay, they are getting this guy all hot and bothered, and Pachu. So a 21 for 13
on this guy, right?
Yep.
Okay. Takes a blast to the side. Still standing though.
Does he look? Does he look bloodied?
Not quite.
Okay. Second shot at him. 16 for 8.
16. You gotta beat it to beat it. So yeah, that hits for 10 more. He's still standing, but now he is bloodied.
All right. And she's going to strike a pose, make her cape billow, and she stands there with both her hands on her hips now. Actually, she's got her staff, she's grabbing her staff with one hand, and then she's got her other hand on her hip, and she throws her hip out to the right, and the cloak goes out behind her towards the lights.
HR will not tolerate her grabbing their staff. Unacceptable.
That's it for her turn. The shadow spirit, on the other hand, is going to attack with advantage, the one that's directly in front of him.
That one's not feared. Is there something else that gives you an advantage?
That's why I linked the terror frenzy.
Oh, sorry. I told you to remind me.
Yep. And so a 12, which is a miss for no damage.
This has advantage on attack rolls against frightened creatures.
Oh, yeah. So it doesn't have it, but it still hit 12. You're right.
Okay. All right. So 12 doesn't hit. Okay. That it for Bryn and
That's
Shadow
it.
Boys?
That's it for those guys.
Okay. And your Ravens are staying where they are, right?
That is correct.
Okay. All right. Splug.
Plug. 10, 20, 25. And he's going to short bow this dude. Short bow!
You take it off GM roll.
Ah, shit.
Roll it again.
Oh. It was a gooder. And I hit rapier instead of short bow. Sorry.
Nipto, give me a deck save. DC 10.
Oh, that was the rapier. I hit the rapier. That's not my what I'm using. I'm using a bow.
You think I won't use that nat 1 on your attack? Just
No,
'cause
you
picked
shouldn't.
the wrong thing?
You wouldn't take his original GM rolled attack.
Yeah, which was wicked.
Nipto, give me a deck save.
Oh.
You did.
I did.
Oh.
I did.
Okay, all right. You don't get hit. So do you get 2 attacks?
Actually,
No.
Okay. Still using the nat 1. That was your attack roll.
That's where I'm staying.
Anything else, Plug? Staying where you are?
Yep.
Okay. Keldar.
Keldar is going to move. I still don't have a good view. So Keldar will pull out his battle axe and bonus action. Oop, what the heck?
not hit me.
Misty
That's what he's
Step.
going to bonus action.
Rawr.
Nice.
I got my action still. That was my bonus action and my move. I'm going to. Is this the one that's wounded? The one to the north?
Yep.
of me?
Correct.
And the door is open, right? Even though
Yeah,
I'm
I
probably
drew a
not-
little black line there to kind of represent the door swinging open.
Just wanted to make sure. I remember you said it, but okay. I'm going to use my battle axe with the boom and blade action.
Doesn't Booming Blade require your bonus action?
Nope, that's my action.
Ah, okay. All right,
Which
so
one are you
18
doing? The
hits.
one above?
Yeah, the one above. It does.
Okay.
8 plus 6.
Yep, 14 damage.
Okay, and that one drops.
Cool.
Nice.
And that's it for my turn.
All right. 1 minute, strategize. Go.
So let me say off the top that if we're trying to keep these guys from escaping, we've got to kill the 2 that aren't feared.
Okay. And those are the 2 down south.
Those are the 2 down south. So just
Okay.
Gralnar, you're in a good position to put yourself near them and get them thinking about. Well, you can flank that one with the
Sure can.
with the other dude there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he'll get advantage then too because you're helping him flank. And so we gotta take those 2 out and cross our fingers and hope that the other feared ones, because that fear lasts for a full minute if they don't save.
Yeah. And Nipto can go up there too if need be.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
If he can get through there, he could get through there, right? I mean, he could.
Yeah,
he could
can
go
now.
through. He could go through here and then come diagonally over here without taking the attack of opportunity.
Yep. Well, there's no because that one's dead.
Yeah. Just
And
keep
and that one's
in mind
Ravens.
that the 2 on the north end both have their crossbows out. So
Yeah.
that's the Bryn's going to try to come through and in and maybe start taking those out with the help of her ravens, maybe.
Just keep in mind, Nipto and Bryn don't know about the 2 to the north. That's meta knowledge.
Well,
That's true.
Bryn watched 2 crossbow bolts come at her shadow spirit.
Okay, fair enough. You know there's something up there. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how many. I saw 2 crossbow bolts head in that general direction.
Okay. You guys good?
Oh
And
no,
Slug-
I'm not
Oh.
good. Look at right there in my axe that I was just about to delete all the extra stuff. I'm like, that's a big old block of random crap I don't need. Except for as a reaction, when you reduce an enemy to 0 hit points, you can move 1 square and make a melee attack. Oh well, maybe next time.
Right.
Unless you're okay to do it since it was just my turn.
But I'll give you advantage on your next attack because you didn't do that.
Okay.
Okay. You need more strategizing?
Sorry guys.
Nope.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
Just keep in mind, Brian, that my ravens, if anything invisible is within 10 feet, I can see it.
Oh, okay. Yep. Thank you. All right. Nipto. Still in
Nipto.
Duergar form.
Yep. Nipto's going to run in and down. And he's going to attack this guy.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. No, don't attack him.
At advantage.
Yes, good
Have
call.
I been allowing advantage with your animals or companions?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, you have.
I think I ask it every time. You'd think I'd remember that.
You do ask it every time, and the answer every time is yes, you have.
Well, of course, your answer is going to be yes.
The answer
yes.
doesn't
Yeah.
change, Brian. The answer doesn't change.
Okay, 23 hits for 10 piercing. He does not like that. And then a 14 does not hit.
Oh, I don't know why. I don't think I'm
only have
level
one attack.
5.
You only have one attack
Yeah, I
anyway.
only have 1 attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a rouge, right?
Yeah.
He's roguish. He's a sidekick.
Yeah, and speaking of, I have a spell. I have Ray of Frost. Does that happen to do 2d8 or does that do 1d8?
2d8 now.
I don't know is
I think
Nipto
that
level
came-
5?
Oh,
That came from his gloves. I think the spell thing says that's from his gloves.
right?
So you got to pull up the gloves to see if it says something about that.
Right. But is he level 5 or is he level 4 still?
He's level
Doesn't
5.
matter if it's a glove, so
Oh,
But
okay. So it
I'm
would be
saying-
2d8
Oh,
then.
hold on.
Okay.
You got to read the description on the gloves. The gloves have nothing to do with your spell level. So what the wording says on the gloves for the handout is what it does.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
And it does. It does. It says at 5th level 2d8. So yeah, I was going to use that, but I wasn't sure. So
Okay. Okay.
That's cool though. And then that's going to be his turn.
So don't forget, you don't play a rogue very often. I don't know
don't.
if he can do that, but you might be able to use your bonus action to take a step back. I don't know.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I do have disengage. You're absolutely right. And I will use that and come up 10 foot. Thank you.
Okay. Does your disguise self say anything about whether it's up until you attack or something like that? Kind of like invisibility?
that should be an hour.
Or is it
One
just
hour.
concentration?
No, it's no concentration. It's just an hour.
It's just duration of 1 hour. Yep.
Wow.
It's
I
an
like that.
illusion. Yeah.
All right. Well, it doesn't matter. You just attacked him, so they don't like your Duger ass.
Yeah.
Orcs are up. I'll start with these
No,
two.
you skipped Gralnar.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's
It's
okay.
you talking, so
Grunlar's after the orcs.
No, he didn't. Grunwald's after the orcs.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. I thought Gralnar and Nipto were the same. But you're right. I apologize.
I get that too sometimes when you don't change your voice. All right, starting with these two. Let's see if this guy. Nope, he's going to stay and fight. He's going to try to attack the shadow guys. Battle axe.
That meets it for 7.
Okay, and then the second one. Yep, he's going to stay and attack.
And that beats it for an 11.
Okay. And then these guys are still feared. They got a lot of other people to see now. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 0 D8. 8. This one's going to shoot at Keldar.
Okay.
Crossbow.
Is it with disadvantage? Because
It should not be
disadvantage.
Oh, it is,
Yes,
'cause
it
he's
should be.
feared.
They're feared, and he can still see the
Yep.
object that he's feared of.
So I'm assuming a 13 misses, right?
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy, for whatever reason, is going to shoot at the Ravens, which I think is a good thing for you, right? Light crossbow. A 15.
Yeah, so he hits them.
Okay.
So he takes out one raven.
Okay. And this one is just going to tackle the next to him, Keldar.
And I have advantage against that dude now.
Okay. I'll give him another little marker.
When I know that he killed my dude.
I'm assuming a 14 misses you, right, Keldar?
that's correct.
Okay. So this one, I think he had his crossbow out. So choices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keldar.
Yep.
He's going to try to shoot you.
Okay.
And miss horribly. I think that's all my orcs. Gralnar.
All right. Gralnar is going to come south. And this one directly below him, he is going to give him the what for? And
Damn. 11 points. He
That was
takes
some
all
good
that.
Flexing your massive arms. That was good.
yeah. Okay. And he took all of that, huh?
He took 11 points of slashing. Yes, he did.
And he liked it.
And he liked it.
Well, he didn't like it, but yeah, he took it.
Oh.
No, he didn't take
Does
any
he
of
like that one? He doesn't take any of that one.
He liked that one a lot because you missed.
No, but you didn't roll it
Oh.
at advantage. Roll again. Get a higher than a 16.
How do I get advantage? Why do I have advantage?
Just roll it again. You don't need to roll advantage now because you rolled
No,
once.
Yeah, roll
Because
again.
you're flanking.
Oh, that's right. I apologize.
You still missed.
You still missed.
No. I'm going to use a battle maneuver.
Yeah, you are.
And that is going to be my pres-
Precision strike or whatever.
No, just
Yeah.
a pres-
Just a
just a
precision.
Precision.
Oh, superior die 4. That makes it a 19. Good job.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Suck
that one
on.
hits.
Stuck on that. 10 damage.
That's 14 points of damage. He's still standing, but he is obviously bloodied.
Okay.
Oh man. All right. Yeah, that's gonna be that's it.
Okay. Bryn.
Okay, so I'm going to target the one that he just hit. I'm going to Raven on down the road. Yeah. And I'm going to do one of those. That's a crit for 22 damage.
That was way overkill. If you want to describe how you
Yeah.
just obliterate him, you can.
Nice.
I don't even need to describe it. There's not even an orc there anymore. And then as the crit, I also get to heal somebody for a hit die +5, and I'm actually going to heal the Shadow Spirit. But I don't know.
Oh,
what his hit die-
that thing take any damage?
Oh yeah, the Shadow Spirit's
Okay.
not looking good.
All right.
He's got 5 hit dice, whatever they are, because I'm level 5. But I don't know what they are. Because it's 35 plus 15 for every spell level. So, I guess it's a 3rd level spell. So it would be D. I don't know how to calculate that, Brian. Theoretically, by math, it's 3d15 is what he's got.
3d15 is his hit points?
Well, he's got 35 hit points as a 3rd level spell, and then he gets 15 more hit points for every spell level above 3rd that I cast it.
How did you get? You cast it at 3rd, right? So
I did. Well, I always casted it. Well, I know how many he's got. I'm trying to figure out what his hit die are.
It doesn't matter. He's got 35 hit points, right?
Yeah, but I need to heal him for 1 hit die +5.
What's his? Let me pull up his character sheet. Hold on.
I don't.
Oh yeah, shit! It doesn't give him hit points, does it?
This
I'll say-
doesn't heal for a set amount. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Gotcha.
So,
Is that
but
D8 for monsters, or was that old editions? I still have not looked at the monster manual for 5e.
It's got to be a D6 or D8.
Whatever you want it to be, Brian.
I'll make it a D10. I'll be generous.
Woo.
Okay. So it'll be a D10 +4. So I'm healing. Oh, +5 because I'm 5th level now. So 2 + 5, so 7. Okay.
If you want to put a note somewhere in his character sheet for that for future reference,
Yeah,
I'm okay
I
with
will
that.
I will do so. I'll add that in the hit point in the calculation.
Okay.
Okay, so that was attack number 1. Attack number 2 from Bryn is going to hit the other dude that's right beside him. And that's a 25 for 13.
Did you have an advantage on his attack?
Well, yeah, because the Ravens flew over.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, the Ravens hadn't used all their movement. I won't put them over top of the bad guy. I'll put the Ravens here where I know that they're not going to. The Ravens don't allow flanking damage. That's one thing that we discussed.
Okay. Right.
So that's where the Ravens flew over, did the rest of their movement. They shot
What
that
was
guy
the
for 13 points of damage.
13. He drops.
Yeah, he does. Okay. And then that's everybody's turn. The Shadow Spirit, on the other hand, 5, 10, 15. He has 40 movement, so he's got more than enough to come over here and have a wee little. He's actually just going to go here. Have a look at this guy. This guy is feared, so he does have advantage.
And that fear thing, that's like a one-time thing you cast, right? It's not like constant, correct?
But it lasts for a minute until they save.
Well, I'm getting at it. It doesn't affect your.
No. It's not an aura.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a scream. It was a dreadful scream.
Okay.
So he's chilling, rending that dude at advantage.
15 does not
it'd
hit.
be good. Oh, it would be good if he could hit something. He's got a plus. He's got a plus, so he doesn't have much of a plus on that attack. He's got a +0 attack. He's not an attacker. He's a fearer, not a lover, not a fighter. Okay, so that's where he's going.
Okay.
And that is Bryn is going to once again. Bryn is going to strike a pose. This time she's going to stick her ass out just a tiny bit farther, and with a good hip because she absolutely destroyed both of those two dudes. And she's going to she sticks her hip out to the left, but the cape billows out to the right. It's a paradoxical thing. It would normally, in some circles, it's like it's almost hypnotic.
Give me a performance check, Bryn.
All right. No.
Oh. If you would have done good, you would have got an inspiration card. Oh, it didn't
Damn.
work out in your favor.
All right.
Okay. Get it for
Bryn's
Bryn?
done. Bryn's
Okay.
done.
Splug.
Ay, ay, ay. A hard act to follow. So Spug's gonna go 10, 20. Am I using 10 to get over this dude?
You can go around him.
Okay.
Like, go here
Here.
and then there. Yeah.
And he's gonna look at this guy and go, shoot go. Fa-dunk.
Nice.
21 definitely hits. Is it 8 plus, sneak attack damage? It killed ours next to him. So 10
Yep.
points.
Oh,
Yeah.
holy crap. I was about to say your sneak attack should be 2D. Oh, it is.
Yeah, it is. It is. And that would be it for the Spluginator.
Okay. Keldar.
Keldar will target the same one he just hit by Splug. We're going to do a boom blade strike again. Hopefully. Hey, that's a good one.
Oh, that's not sweet at all.
Woo.
That's some good damage there.
That all correct?
That'll do,
34.
pig. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
34 points. And
Yep,
that's on this one here, right?
correct.
Okay. Yeah, you just sliced and diced him up.
So he gets to move and then use his reaction to do another attack.
Good man, you did it.
Oh, but misses. But with his bonus action, he's going to do a pommel strike and misses.
You didn't get to roll any of those with advantage, which he said you would be able to on your next turn.
Do you want to re-roll that first one?
Can we re-roll the second instead?
Well, I think that the 29 and the 11 would be the same attack, and then the 5 is second. The 10 is the second attack,
Oh, and the pommel strikes.
and then the
third?
pommel strike you get to re-roll.
It's up to you.
Boom,
then-
chakalaka.
Oh, that's sorry. There's no thunder damage on the pommel strike. I just had that clicked. Hey, real quick, I can't remember. Did we say that there's still like the modifiers for attack damage applied to pommel strikes, or do we take that off? If so, then we need to
Unless if the spell option says you add it, then you do. If it doesn't say it, then no, you don't.
It just says the attack. It's posted in there. This attack deals 1d4 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. So if it doesn't say it in there, then no, there's no added to it.
Okay, I'll change that. So it's just 5 damage, Brian.
5 damage. Okay. And also something else with the pommel strike. I thought I had something with a
so,
chance to stun or something.
no, it's just that the grants advantage on the next attack roll. So
Okay.
whoever's attacking it next, if Nipto attacks that one next, he has advantage.
Okay. Remind me of that. It happens.
Okay.
Anything else, Keldar?
Nope.
Okay. 1 minute strategize. Go.
Nipto and Bralnar will go after the two on the top.
Okay, Bryn's gonna come in and probably start taking out those two on the top as well.
Bug's going to kind of move to a safer spot and shoot his bow at those guys on the top. Because he's
Right.
a coward.
That's the plan.
Okay. All right. Nipto.
Nipto's gonna head up here. He's gonna attack that one with his long sword. And That's
Well, that long sword's not so long. It's a little on the short
No.
end.
yeah.
It's long
Oh,
for
it-
him. He's just little.
Yeah. Don't be such a meanie.
And they all have advantage because they're feared, right? Oh, I didn't have them roll at the end of their turn, did I?
Disadvantage. They have disadvantage.
They have
Yeah.
disadvantage because they're feared.
But I didn't roll for them at the end of their turn, did I?
Correct.
No,
Correct.
you didn't.
I don't
You're right.
believe you did.
All right, let me do that real quick. These two up here
Yep.
first. Wisdom save, right?
At disadvantage, 14.
Yep. Well, they got a 5. Then I got the one guy here by himself.
He already passed it though, didn't he?
No.
No, that was the 2 on the bottom.
Yeah, the
Okay.
2 at the bottom that
Yep,
we
they're all still feared. All right,
Okay.
so your attack was advantage. 16 does hit this guy for 9 piercing. He takes it, but he's still standing.
He's
Okay.
going to use his disengage.
No,
And-
Brian. No, they
What?
have disadvantage on their attacks, but you do not have advantage on them.
Oh, okay. Thank you for clarifying. Okay, then that does not hit this guy then. I'll give him
Okay.
points back. Okay. You're still doing the same thing, Nipto?
I might have changed that, but that's okay.
All right, so he does get an opportunity attack on you.
No,
Disadvantage.
no, I've got disengage action.
Oh, that's right. Right. Yep, my fault. Okay. Now their turn. I'll just stick to the one that's cornered. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. He's going after Shadow Spirit.
And he had his crossbow in his hand, so it's now on the ground.
Well, he's dropping it because he's now surrounded by 2 guys beating the shit out of him. He drops that, so he's got his battle axe.
Oh, nice shot for 7. Okay.
Okay, and they only get. Ooh. Mhm. Wow, it'd be nice if I knew that like from the beginning, but he can't do anything with it right now. Oh yeah, he still can't do that. Shit. Forget this one. Every one of these guys.
Is it because they're berserkers?
Because they got a bonus action that's set up as a token action. I haven't been looking up at the token actions. All right, so this is going to be a Kildar.
Keldar's AC is 20, shield for 25.
You think Keldar's an atheist?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I guess so. Miss.
Okay. These guys had the crossbows out, so they're going to continue shooting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to say D6 would help, Brian. Nipto. First crossbow shot is at you. Disadvantage. Wow.
Good shooting.
So Nipto, you take 5. That's the first damage you've taken. I think there's a DC 10 con save to keep your Durgar disguise up, unless you just want to drop it. It's up to you.
No, he's not concentrating on that. We already talked about
Yeah,
it.
That's right. Yep, my fault. My fault. Too many things going through my brain. And then the other guy is going to shoot at. Gromlar. Disadvantage. And assuming that misses.
Miss.
That's their turn. Oh, saves for everybody. I will do them individually now, starting at the top left, since there's only 3 of them left. That shouldn't be a disadvantage, right?
Nope, I don't think the saves are disadvantage. Hold on, let me double check.
Okay, what are you doing? I'm going to roll for the next guy. And then the third guy.
Can repeat a saving throw at the end of his turn, ending the effect. Nope, I don't think so. I don't think Frightened gives him disadvantage on saves. Nope, it does not.
Okay, so
he
this
is no
guy
longer
is not feared. This guy's not feared. Just the other one up in the corner is still feared. Finally, not they're about to die. Gromlar, who would you like to kill first?
Top left corner. And as he's headed up that way, he's going to say, I'm not just swinging me sword. I'm also practicing me dance moves. Watch me twirl.
Whoa. Did you guys hear that? Don used an accent. Don, you are getting an inspiration card for that.
No, I honestly missed it, and I have to hear it now. So please repeat it.
You're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to listen to it on the video. I'm sorry. I'll do it again next time.
16. You got to meet it to beat it. So that hits him for 15. Holy crap. Okay. He is still standing, though.
Is he?
What was the red dot on him for? Someone remind me?
That was so because I've got auto advantage on.
Ah, okay. That's what it was. Holy shit. A second attack, 26 on the same one.
Yep.
That hits. He takes 10, but he is still standing. But he is really bloodied. That it for Gralnar?
That's it for Gralnar.
Okay. Bryn.
25, 30. So Bryn's moving into here. Bryn's going to, as Bryn's walking past, we'll get to that in a second. Hold on.
Is there a
Bryn is-
cloak billowing?
Maybe.
She's
So
sashaying as she walks in.
So the Ravens are moving up to here because the Ravens are pretty sure that he's going to kill this dude. Regardless, the Ravens get advantage on this a-hole first.
One in the corner or
Sorry,
the one?
Bryn does. Yeah, the one in the corner she gets advantage on automatically. So here's the shot at the one in the corner. A 22 for 6.
And that drops him.
Okay, and then with advantage, she's going to
Nice.
hit the one beside him with advantage because the Ravens are there. Misses. A rare
Wow.
miss.
No kidding. That is rare.
All right. And then with her bonus action, which she used first, but I just wanted to make it so that it was good. With her bonus action, as she was running to that spot, she had the cloak billow right in front of, right along Nipto's face, just right in his face. Because he's so short, just flapping him. Snap, 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 snap. And then she stopped, and then she took those shots.
Give me a perception roll, Bryn. And I'm going to step in and play the role of Nipto for a second.
It was purely accidental. Nipto wouldn't know that wasn't accidental.
Oh, you're not. Here's what I'm going with. So you walk by and you do all that fancy stuff in front of him, and you see this awestruck look on his face. He's like,
She is magic.
yeah.
Girl. She is magic girl.
Okay. Anything else, Bryn?
Nope. That's it from him. That's it from her. And then the shadow spirits are going to attack that dude who's no longer feared. So it's just normal. Just going to hope for a 16. Won't get it, but we'll give it a try.
Wow.
Nope. Okay. Well, it's got a +0 to hit. I mean, it's not a melee fighter. That's
Well,
not
still, a
what,
3 is a 3.
not what
No.
this thing's about.
Okay.
And that is it.
Okay. Splug.
Oh, yeah. So, Splug is going to just step up here and put an arrow in this one with the old short bow. And it's going to miss, but with his bonus action, he's going to do the same hip flailing actions as Bryn because he totally idolizes Bryn and wants to be just like her and swagger just like Bryn back to here.
And his cape stays perfectly still while he's doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Not even a move.
But he's trying to impress Nipto too because he has a crush on Bryn and he's a little pissed now that Nipto's looking at her like that.
So give me a performance check, Slug.
Absolutely. Oh,
yeah, just as bad as hers was.
Nipto just kind of turns his nose up at you, Splug, as you walk by. Says, "What are you trying to do? Jeez, that looks stupid." Anything else, Splug?
he's going to free action, look at Nipto and go, fuck you. And that's his free action. Then he's done.
Gary, you're still going to get an inspiration card for trying.
A for effort. Thanks, buddy.
All right, Keldar.
Keldar battle axe to the face on the orc. And miss. Pummel strike. Oh, never mind. By the way, that your guy would have had an advantage on that attack from the pommel strike last time, Rob.
What? Why? What?
Yeah, why?
Pommel strike.
Oh,
did.
yeah. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Because the pommel strike allowed the next person that attacked him to have.
Oh, okay.
That's
All right,
right.
so you're doing your attack, or what's going on, Keldar?
No, I see what he's saying. So what he's saying is that my 3 was actually a 14, which still isn't high enough.
Correct.
Keldar rolled just pommel strike and try to.
Holy shit! You can't hit with the pointy end, but you can hit with the dull end. Really good.
Apparently,
It's like that terrible episode of Star Trek: The Next
but
Generation where they land on that planet with the Ferengi, and then the ancient dude appears and he does that really crappy walk forward with the staff. Do you remember that? No? All right, don't worry about it. I'll find it for you. Terrible.
Okay. Anything else out of Keldar?
nope, that's all.
Okay. You guys need a minute to strategize?
I don't think so.
Hold on. Let's see how long it can take us to say, let's kill the last 2.
When? Which two?
So I would suggest, though, especially if the one doesn't save, the one that's feared doesn't save for the fear, try to kill the non-feared one first.
The one down below?
The one that's by the Shadow Spirit and Keldar, yeah. If the other one saves in his fear at the end of his next turn, then by all means. But Nipto, if you're shooting with a bow, you should shoot your bow at the one that's not feared.
And you have advantage because of the pommel strike.
Right.
Oh, it's okay.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Keldar, maybe try to move to where you're not going to shoot Keldar in the ass.
Yeah.
Or shoot Keldar in the ass. Doesn't matter.
Well, it's a big target, you know.
Okay.
Right? Do you see what I'm saying? Because that's the one that's the biggest threat, because he's the one that could potentially try to go for help at this point. We need to finish him
Okay.
off.
Yep.
Okay. You guys good?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Nipto.
All right. Nipto's going to move over. He's going to drop his sword and with his. Oh no! I guess he doesn't need.
You don't have to. You don't have to range if you don't want to. If you could make it, if you could have made it down to here.
No. I should have been using this all along, anyways. But.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You didn't even roll advantage, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
24.
We'll go with the first one.
Is it set up right? It's not set up right, but it still rolled a crit. Dang.
It did.
Should be 24 damage, Brian.
Yeah, it's 2d8, not 1d8.
So 2d8. So 32 points of damage. All right,
No.
Nipto.
16 plus 8.
Oh, correct. But still, it's enough. 16 plus 8 is 24. That's still enough, yeah. So, Nipto, if you'd like to describe how you just frosted his balls off or whatever.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah, you just hits him kind of in the neck, kind of glance and blow, but it takes a chunk out of his neck because it's all completely concentrated, and it just kind of it falls off, and he just kind of crumples to the ground because he doesn't have a neck anymore.
His head falls to the ground. Looks like Jack Nicholson's head from The Shining when he was dead and frozen at the end.
Hey, no spoilers.
Oh, sorry.
No beer and no TV make Homer something.
Okay. Anything else on Nipto?
Yeah, he's gonna come back here and just smile at Bryn.
Give me a performance check, Nipto. That's gonna be charisma if he doesn't have this unskilled. Oh. For the first time, Nipto looks kind of cute, Bryn.
No, he doesn't. No, that would be a deception check.
Bryn's saving her heart for Slug.
She doesn't like Durgers anyway. She almost likes Durgers. She almost likes Durgers less than Goblin.
Ow.
Nipto walks up. Once you go gray, you know what they say.
Gives her the old "how you doing," and she's like, "No."
Okay, that's it for Nipto. Orcs are left. One orc is left, but he's feared. Oh shit, he is just kind of screwed here. He's gonna
can't run out of the way.
he's gonna attack Gralnar with a battle axe.
Disadvantage?
Yes, it is.
Nope. No, remember you guys have advantage. They don't have
No,
disadvantage. Right?
it's the other
Other way
no,
around?
no, the other way around. They
Okay.
have disadvantage if what they're afraid of is in the line of sight.
I'll roll one more time. There you go. Look at that. Look at that awesome attack.
Yeah.
Okay. He can't go towards the shadow spirit, so he is just kind of screwed. Okay.
Rolls his save, Brian.
Oh, thank you. Wisdom save.
Fail.
Okay. Gralnar. Finish him.
Gralnar's going to finish him.
Mama, save me.
Is that Cookie Monster?
I'm not Cookie Monster. I'm Orc Monster.
Cookie.
C is for Cookie. Cookie is for me.
Stop hitting me. That hurts.
I'm just trying to find Cookie.
Go hit that scary thing over there. He's still standing.
Not for long.
Okay, that's it for Gralnar.
Is that after both of them? 20 points of damage? He's still standing?
Correct.
He hadn't really taken any damage yet, Gralnar.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
wow.
the first time he's been
Oh,
hit.
okay. Okay. Yep, that's it then.
Okay, Bryn. Is that 10, 13? I always get confused.
For 13.
Okay, and that is enough as he drops and crumples to the floor in the corner.
Okay. And then Bryn basically turns around so that her ass is facing Nipto and Splug, and she blows her, she bonus action her cape as if she farted, and she just walks sideways. 1, 2, 3. Just to basically wipe it along the two of them.
So basically, if I'm understanding it right, you're kind of twerking at him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blood paint.
But they can't see your bum because the cape's in the way. So it's all just it's an imagination station.
Give me a performance check with advantage, Bryn.
21.
Oh.
Plug gets close. And passes out. And he is prone.
All right, I'll let you roll it that way. Don, you have a reaction for Nipto?
Nipto, he's just ready to buy you a whole box of Snickers.
Nice.
I got my Snickers right here in my pocket. Got some gray Snickers right here in my pocket.
Brian, you're recording this for, I don't want you to get in trouble.
I am not any worse than what you guys have done over the past year, so we're okay.
Did everybody get that reference I made?
To his feet and just.
What's that, Don?
Did everybody understand that reference?
Gonna buy him a whole box of Snickers?
Yeah, no, I'll leave it at that. You guys might want to look that up later.
Oh, God. Do I want to Google that?
I don't think you do.
I think it's safe.
You think it's safe. Setting me up is what it is. All right, so we're out of combat. Let me give you a better description of this room now that we're out of combat, if I can. Does this room have a number? Doesn't really give me a good description. So they got a fireplace roaring over here, a couple of chairs where they were playing dice, looks like, stack of firewood, another one of those somewhat magical glowing lights, and you got 2 double doors down here to the south. What would you guys like to do?
I would like to ask Don what his box of Snickers things mean because
I don't know. Maybe it was a regional thing, but I ain't saying it on tape.
You would be letting Google know if you did. It'd be for posterity.
All right.
No, Chat GPT AI is listening right now.
There you go.
All right, guys, what do you want to do here?
Well, we need to search the room. We need to search the orcs. We need to gather the orc bodies in a corner, maybe near where the firewood is, so that when somebody walks into this room, that's not the first thing they see.
Do we hide under the firewood? Maybe.
Why don't we drop them off the gorge?
Yeah, we could take them outside and drop them off the gorge. It's a good idea.
Oh, it's a grand idea.
Yeah.
Then they could all just ran away. Make a bunch of orc boot prints going down the hill with their shoes.
Is that what you guys want to do?
Oh yeah.
Yep. We're going
That's
to
a
take the orc
grand-
bodies and roll them down the gorges.
Okay, I'm just going to put them all over here for right now for clarity's sake.
We get some rope and some lime from the store.
So you can do that in probably about 5 or 10 minutes. Drag them out there and drop them off the edge.
Sweet.
Cool.
Someone can give me an intelligence check if you want to try to interpret the sound of thuds to see if you can tell how deep it is, unless you don't care.
Did anyone
Oh,
have
that's
to
a great idea.
their pockets for gold or anything before we threw them over the cliff?
Well, I did say that we were going to search the
Yeah.
guys.
Oh, yeah. And the dwarf would probably know that better than most because he's probably thrown rocks off cliffs just to hear them thud.
Well, Nipto knows about this area too. Don't forget. So
Yeah. Yeah. So I bet we could come up with a pretty good answer between us. I mean, I'm not so intelligent, but I think that would be something Gralnar would know.
Gralnar would know what?
He would have been, growing up around caverns and whatnot. He would have thrown things off just to hear what they sound like when they land.
You throw
So
orcs off the balcony a lot.
happens all the time.
Orcs or rocks or whatever. It would have
Or
been like,
rock-shaped
Puppies and
orcs.
kittens will count.
yeah. As a dwarf, it would be something that he would do. Would have done growing up.
Orc-shaped rocks.
Uncle Firebeard would take you up the mountain and knock a couple of orc heads together and throw them off the cliff. Now listen to this.
Okay, count it. Count it in seconds. Don't forget the thousands. 1,000.
You can give me an intelligence check with advantage, Gralnar. Like
I
stone
think
cutting.
somebody else has probably still got it better than I do, but I will do it.
When you gave me that story, of course I'm going to let you try it.
Hey.
It's deep. You're not exactly sure, but you know it's more than 200 feet to the bottom.
Okay. Good to know.
And you guys find a total of about 15 gold pieces worth among all 8 of them.
So we each get 3.
That's why I picked 15.
That's 3 gold pieces we didn't have before, man.
Yeah, man.
So you almost got that mat paid for.
Yeah. Didn't we make Rand pay for most of that?
Okay.
Yeah, we did.
So we've got. Oh,
Yeah, I got 33 gold
We've
now.
got-
Spend more.
we've got 2 doors down here. We've got 1 and 2. What we assume they go to the same place, or are they double doors,
Yeah,
Brian,
double
or are
doors.
they separate? Okay. All right. So I think we want to go down there and look, see if we could peer through the keyhole or whatever, or maybe those ravens can. I can't remember if they can go invisible or not.
No, they can't go invisible. They can
Okay.
detect invisibility.
Oh, I bet that shadow spirit might be able to do something for us, maybe.
No, the shadow spirit. No. No, if he had come in, there's an emotional mode that he can go in that makes him better able to stealth. But yeah, he didn't come out like that. He came out in fury.
Okay. Okay. So, yeah. Well, we've got a kind of roguish guy here. He's going to come down and see if.
We got
He
dose
can see
roguish
through
guys.
that.
'Cause you got Splug as a rogue too. Don't forget.
Yeah. So between the 2 of us, I think we ought to come down here and look and see if we can see through these doors or
Should we
hear
pers-
anything. Or
We should perceive the biggest perception person we have should have their ear against that door first, maybe.
yeah, that's a great idea.
I am not a perceptive kind of guy.
I'm either.
Huh. Growlnar's actually pretty perceptive. So Growlnar will come down and see if he can help.
So you're putting your ear to the door and listening? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you mean the pun on that there, Brian? Or
Ear to the door and listen?
you said, are you putting your ear to that door? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah. I didn't mean for me to pump. It is pretty good. I'll give myself
That
an
was.
Give
inspiration
yourself
card
an
for that.
inspiration card.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Give me a perception roll there, Grelnar.
Okay. And Nipto's going to be right there with him as well.
Okay.
What? I don't know why I
Okay.
did that.
With a 14, I'll say you can hear like a faint sound of like hammers on anvil.
Okay. Nipto is gonna take a look at the door, at the keyholes. He's going to check out the door really well with his hands and try to determine whether it's locked or which way the door opens in or out.
Like he was checking out Bryn earlier. Is that what you're saying?
He is. Yeah.
Touchy feely, huh?
It's a sexy
Yeah.
door.
All right. So I'll say if you like grab the doorknob or the iron bar, or whatever you want to call it on these doors,
Say it slower.
it is
Oh,
not
God.
it is not locked. But if you're trying to check for traps, give me investigation. Ooh.
Ooh.
There's like you are almost positive there's no traps on this door.
Okay. And it's unlocked?
It is unlocked.
Okay.
I mean, I meta-wise have them locked just so you guys don't click them on open and
Sure.
shut like last time.
Oh, I
I'll
don't
open
like
it when you're ready to open it.
I think I
I
just
think-
figured out your. I think I just figured out your Snickers comment. I don't like that.
All right.
I did just figure it out, didn't I? Bryn is not happy with that comment in any way, shape, or form.
There's like a Dirty Sanchez thing.
Local
Dirty.
televangelist claims Snickers candy bars are made by Satan to resemble penises with their vein-like chocolate design.
My gosh. Is
Oh,
what you
wow.
got on?
Snickers means?
No.
How is that what box of Snickers mean?
Take away the card.
It was back when I was in the army. We used to have a saying: "Is
Local
was,
televangelist.
I'd buy her a box of Snickers bars just to eat the peanuts out of her shit."
Oh, that's even worse.
Oh my God, Don.
Mine was less terrifying than that.
Yeah.
That's
my
why I didn't
God.
say it.
I've never been more embarrassed of our armed forces right now.
Yeah. Welcome
Yeah.
to YouTube Censor Town.
Oh no, I'm going to get demonetized. Okay, all right. So you're looking through the keyhole now? Is that what you're doing, Colonel?
Yes.
Brian, you don't even know what you're doing now.
Yes, we are definitely looking through the keyhole, trying to figure out what's on the other side.
Give me a perception roll, Grelnar.
Okay. Oh,
Kind of hard to tell. You said like maybe 15 more feet and there's another wall.
okay. Do we want Nipto to go through? He's still has his Duergar thing on, I think. Yeah, because it's good for an hour. So we might have him walk through. What do you guys think?
I think that's a great
My
idea.
shadow dude is good for an hour too.
Oh, okay. So you could come with me. Well, Splug
That's you.
certainly could. You know, as my minion type
This
thing.
plug doesn't talk.
Well, Nipto can't.
Talking just gets Splug into trouble.
And Nipto doesn't know Duergar, so he can't talk either.
That's true.
Yeah.
Don't worry, dog. I'll be really quiet for you. I won't make any noise. Without
I
your
don't think-
permission, when you tell me I can talk, I'll talk.
I don't think you should take Splug with you.
I can just imagine like Splug talking normal is just like a shrill that bounces off the walls.
Well, maybe if Nipto goes out first, then Splug can follow, and maybe does that Shadow Spirit have good stealth?
He's got a +3 in dexterity.
Okay. Dang, I would have figured it could blend into shadows or something.
If he's in the right mode, he's better at it.
Yeah. Okay, so Nipto's willing to go forward and be in the front, and as long as Splug is gonna, back him up, with his stealth. Yeah, because I'd like to go in there and try to be stealthy, but at the same time, I'm still disguised, so it kind of doubles up.
Just know that the Shadow Spirit, well, his name is Shadow Spirit. He's not an undead shadow. He's a monstrous.
Oh, that's good. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
Okay.
Nipto's going through first,
Nipto will go through first, and
meaning he's going to open the door.
well, if Gralnar can open it for him, then he will without being seen. Open it and hide behind it.
But I wouldn't go all the way through, right? I would poke your head through it, look around the corners, check to see what's going on. If you don't see anything, then we can, right? If there's any doors around you, we could try that.
Yep.
But you don't
That's a
need
good
to.
point.
You don't need to sort of meander right into the middle of the hallway, looking like, "Hey, where's all the white women at?"
Yeah.
Got a box
Okay.
of Snickers right here.
Hope you're hungry.
I'm never eating Snickers again.
I ate a Snickers ice cream bar at the start of this session.
Oh man. Okay. All right. So Gralnar, you're going to open the door in front of you, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna peek through, and then yeah,
Okay. You're peeking through.
and I'm not seeing anything, and so I'm gonna try to.
Can you guys see the door icons? Or is that just on the GM layer?
Yeah, I can see him.
I can see him.
I mean, inside there, in the
Oh.
hallway beyond you.
Yeah, that left one's unlocked, and the right one is locked.
What do you mean?
Oh, you can actually see the lock on them too?
Yeah, I can now. Yeah, I've never
Just
seen them before, but
Technically, both of them are locked. But
yeah. Well,
it's
the
meta
one in
knowledge. You
front of
don't know until
Gralnar.
you get up to it.
I think you might have unlocked the one in front of Gralnar because
I did.
I can open that one, but the one in front of Nipto, I cannot.
Okay,
One
those
of
are
yeah.
the doors you can see.
Trap one though, so
Ping
Yeah.
the doors you see. just so
Oh,
I'm
I
clear.
could see this one too, but it's all. Oh,
Okay.
I can see this one too, but it's got a lock on it.
Okay.
But I can see a sliver down here.
Okay.
But I can't see anything. So yeah, Nipto's gonna slide on through if he can.
Okay. If he's going through your door, he can move him. Otherwise, I'll open up the other door in front of him.
Okay.
Is Nipto stealthing? Give me a
Yeah.
stealth check.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go
You said he
with
was
him
gonna
and he'll
stealth?
stealth too.
Okay, you can
Yeah, you
move
should-
3 squares.
Sorry,
Nipto, so you can move 2 more squares if you're stealthing. Splug goes
Yeah.
through and whacks Gralnar. Ping off of Gralnar's armor. You can move 1 more square, Splug. Okay, you guys can whisper amongst each other if you want. Anything else you want to do? What the rest of you guys doing?
No.
As Nipto and Splug disappear.
Well, I think we should. Nipto would probably tell Splug to go get everybody and say the hallway's empty. Just come in quietly, and we'll check things out.
Should we figure out a door to go through before we all sort of where's all the white women at in the hallway?
I like the idea of going.
the locked door.
I was going to suggest that we go through counterclockwise this time.
We didn't
but-
find any keys on the orcs that we searched, eh?
right.
Did not.
That's true.
Well, I take that back. One of them would have had the key to the door that you guys opened. the portcullis.
Yeah.
Technically, that key's probably still in the lock because he was freaking out when he was opening it. That's
Should we
what we'll
close
say.
that? Should we take the key and close that and lock that behind us before we all get the hell out of Dodge?
Oh, that's an excellent idea.
Or should we leave it
think.
open so we can escape?
I like leaving it open, and also if we took the shoes or boots or whatever and made it look like they ran off, then it kind of makes sense they wouldn't shut it behind them.
We're
Okay.
making it look like they deserted.
Yeah.
Excellent. I like that.
But yeah, I think we should go to this one first. That one, and then that one. But I think the top and bottom, north and south, are the only ones that are unlocked. So the other two are locked, and we'll have to figure out how to get in those.
Right, but a locked door is less likely to have a bad guy behind it.
Right. And I have thieves' tools and pretty good at picking locks.
So,
Yep.
guys,
Okay.
I know it's meta now. Don't assume they're all locked. I have them locked. You may see that, but that doesn't mean they are locked.
That's just to keep us from randomly opening doors.
But that's okay. I mean, you can go over
Okay.
to it right now. Check the one that's to the right. We always like to go clockwise, right?
Yep.
Always like to go clockwise. So let's head over to the one on the right. Check to see if it's locked quietly. And head on in. We don't really know what's going on here. I mean, we know from being out in the chasm area that there's a big bridge or something over here in the northwest going across. So we're sort of in the opening area of the keep or the hold or whatever. This is a hold, right? Horned hold, horned keep, horned hold.
Horn hold is the name of it. Yeah.
So the area that we're in here might be like a sort of the entry guard area way. We just destroyed 7 orcs. That's a fair number of orcs, to be perfectly honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's clear out this zone. Let's call this a zone. Let's clear out this zone, and then we can decide if we're going to go across the. If we're going to be stupid and just wander out in the open, waving our hands in the air like we just don't care across that stone bridge.
All right. Nipto will come up to the door on the right then, and
Okay, if you're moving 15 feet, give me another stealth roll, Nipto. Every time I move 15 feet, I need another stealth roll.
Give yourself a stealth roll.
You get a stealth roll, and you get a stealth roll.
Splug, you're so busy washing your feet, they don't make noise. You bonk your head into the to the wall with a big old thud.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nipto is going to
Ooh.
open the door.
No, he's going to check it out, see if it's unlocked, see if there's a keyhole that he can see through it.
Okay, you touchy-feely or you're looking?
Touchy-feely.
Okay, give me an investigation.
Make sure there's no traps on it.
Okay, you're fairly certain there's no traps on this, and you're fairly certain it's unlocked.
Okay.
You going to open it?
No, I think that's the job of somebody else like Ralnar.
Okay.
So he'll step back and he'll wave Gralnar in. Or Keldar. Either one would be.
Yes. What?
Do you want to bust through the door, or you want me to go first?
I am a wizard, Harry.
It's unlocked. It's unlocked, but Harry did not have an armor class of 25 with a shield spell. For the record. All he could do was Expelliarmus, and sometimes he could do whatever the levitation spell. Leviosa.
That's all it took to take down the big boss man, though, Expelliarmus.
That's exactly right. That's because just for the record, the Elder Wand, he cast the spell at Harry using the Elder Wand, but the Elder Wand, because Harry was his master, can't kill Harry. That's the way the Elder Wand works. And so that spell reflected back onto Voldemort. That's why That's how they got away with Harry not actually killing
I
anybody.
was only on movie number 7. I haven't gotten to 8. We were supposed to watch it after this.
Yeah, I apologize. That was only 14 years ago. I'm sorry.
It's like the Shining ending. Jeez.
Yeah, exactly. You fucked that for me, 1970s. Thanks, Brian.
All right, back to the game.
Yeah.
Rolar, you're opening the door, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You open the door, and you see before you what looks to be. Did I open it yet, or just unlock it? What'd I do? There we go. How about I open it?
Open, 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 open.
What looks to be an armory. You can see several weapon racks, several dummies along one wall.
That's not nice.
See several different kinds suits of armor, some crossbows, got some spears, battle axes, some short swords. So
What kind of repair? Is it in disrepair or is it in, does it look in perfect working order?
it looks like it's a working armory.
Grolnar's
Oh, that
mom is in
sucks.
disrepair.
Okay. Are there any plate?
You have to get a closer look, determine what they are.
Boop.
Okay, give me a deck save. No. 3 suits of scale armor. I'll say 2 are Duergar size, and 1 is, I guess, regular humanoid size, if that makes a difference to anybody. 3 suits of chainmail. 2 of those are human size, 1 Duergar, dwarf size. That's it. Yeah, scale armor and chainmail. 5 crossbows, 10 spears, 5 battle axes, and 5 short swords. And I lost everybody.
No.
Oh, okay.
I was looking up scale. I wasn't sure which was better, chain or scale.
Scale.
Is it?
I think it is. Doesn't it go?
Splint is what you're thinking of. Splint
Oh,
is
is
better
it?
than chain. Splint is 17 armor. And
Oh,
chain
it's
15.
scale, chain, splint, plate, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So nothing. Are there any weapons that look extraordinarily nice?
How are you going to determine that? Just by looking?
Yep.
Give me a perception
Are
roll.
there any that are?
Whisper the perception roll to me.
Sit perception.
Yep. Hard to tell. I mean, a couple of them short swords look nice.
All right. Well, they probably wouldn't have anything magical left in here regardless. So
Not in the armory.
yeah.
The boss dude. The boss dude is keeping that for himself.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess Nipto would have come in here too and took a good look around and if there was anything in there a rogue might want, to take.
Crossbow bolts. If he has a crossbow, that's obviously in there. Maybe something he needs.
Yeah.
Of course,
He's
I
a
haven't,
short
I haven't
bow
been
guy.
making you guys keeping track of it, have I? So,
Oh, he's a short bow guy, so he's
Ah.
good.
no short bows in there, just crossbows.
Okay.
What else, guys?
I guess Nipto's going to come out.
Next room, right?
Yeah. We're going down.
Splug, give me a perception roll.
Uh-oh.
Okay. As you move closer down the hall, you can hear the ring of hammer on anvil coming from somewhere beyond this door right here.
I'm going to tell Nipto, hey, Nipto, there's the hammering and the banging and the clanging and the flanging is going through the other side of that door. We should be real careful when we go to that one.
Okay, but Nipto, you're inspecting this door right here.
That's correct. Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to give him a thumbs up, but yeah.
Okay. If you're doing touchy-feely investigation, or is you guys just hanging back? Brent, you staying where you are?
Well, yeah. Oh.
I'll say at this point, it's been 20 minutes since you guys first came into this room up here. Okay.
Okay.
Nipto, you're almost positive this thing is not trapped and it's unlocked.
Okay. I guess Growlnar will come up and do the deed.
Brenda's looking sideways through the door, just making sure if she sees Durgers or if she sees Orkgers, she's going to blast one as soon as Growlnar opens that door.
Well, what if she sees Dorkers?
No, she doesn't mind those.
Okay.
She's got 2 of them in her party.
Just make sure you don't hit this Duergar.
It's almost mathematically impossible for her to roll a 1.
Okay.
Okay, this is room number 4. Looks to be some kind of makeshift barracks. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cots and a small little fire. It's starting to go out in the corner. I'm gonna do a shift click. Don't move. Okay. You see what you see and what I shared with you.
Nipto is gonna. Growlnar doesn't want anything to do with the looting because he's learned his lesson. But Nipto,
What lesson is that? You got a great sword out of that, didn't you?
yeah, great. But yeah, he's just gonna pick up a couple of these and just, quickly ransack the cots and quietly.
Is that investigation with Grolnar or is that with Nipto?
Nipto.
15. Okay.
Nipto.
Okay. Yeah, you pick it up and there's like little dingleberries rolling off of it, like someone picked their nose and then wiped it underneath the covers.
That's not what dingleberries are, but all right.
Yeah.
Hey, it's orc dingleberries. They could be either or, right?
No.
No.
All right.
No.
Okay, so decision time. The one to the west seems like it has the pounding in it, which implies it's Duergar.
Yeah, that's double
Do we wanna
doors.
go to-
Double doors.
Do we want to go to the one to the north first?
Well,
and then
if I look at the map that we've got in front of us. You've got that bridge in the top left corner, right? Can you guys see that?
yeah.
Look at where it goes as it goes down. It's reasonable to assume that it either connects to that door or it connects to a room that's in that door. I don't know what that means.
You're right.
I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means that there's bad guys behind it. I don't know. But we should be ready. If we're going to go through that door to the north, we should be ready for bad guys. I agree. I think we should leave the clanging and clanging and banging for the last.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Shall we do it?
Nipto, if you move up there, give me a stealth roll.
Let's do it.
That was a 12.
Yep, I see.
Okay. And he's going to check out that door.
Touchy-feely again.
Yep.
Okay. That's your investigation. You're fairly certain, not trapped, and it's unlocked.
Okay. And I guess Growlnar's going to come up.
Give me a stealth roll with Grolnar.
Growlnar, stealth?
Unless he's not being stealthy.
Well, he's not the stealth. He'll try.
Okay. And depending on what he's wearing, this may be disadvantage, right? That's fine. I like you whispering it to me. Because watches Grolnar like he's squatting down like he's trying to be quiet. And then like, what kind of weapon do you have? Oh yeah, great sword, right?
Yep.
The great sword's like scraping behind him, leaving sparks.
It's terrible. I'll be right back.
And Nipto Splug, give me a perception roll.
Why'd you drive Gary off? Jeez.
Okay,
Yeah, that
one
wasn't
second.
very nice. Made Gary
Perception?
leave.
Perception?
For Nipto and Splug.
He's got a turtle head poking out, Brian. Let him go do his business.
Is that int or whiz?
Perception is wisdom.
Turtlehead and Wiz all in the same conversation.
Just going to take a whiz. And I'm going to let you guys listen because you love it.
That's our
We
perception.
could compare. We could compare your sound to Rand's sound and then see if they're similar.
See who's got the bigger prostate.
From the you had to take it there, didn't you, Dawn?
Sorry.
Mein Schwanz ist viel größer als deiner.
All right. Let's kill some stuff.
Sounds
Hopefully,
good.
there's something to kill in here.
Well, we just did perception
lots of
checks.
pressure.
And
And I say good to know on your perception rolls.
Yeah, that's what you always say.
Okay, so Garland, are you going to go open up the door to the north?
yep.
Okay. How many hit points do you have?
42.
1 million.
Kabam! Oh my gosh, what is in here? This room looks to be a well. And you can see another door to the left side of it. You can see there are several pails, buckets all along the edge.
That's where they pee.
Or they get their water.
It's probably where they get
That's
their
where they-
water. They probably don't pee in their own well, Gary.
Oh,
For the record, wells are for drinking. Holes in the ground are for peeing.
glad you added in the ground.
Yeah, I had to because I realized what was going to happen. As opposed to the covered area, maybe that's for peeing too.
That's true.
Okay, should we continue up and to the left, or should we bite the bullet and get the big
Well,
room?
maybe you should stick an ear against that door and see what you hear.
Oh, good idea.
Perception roll, Gralnar. Okay, I'm going, since you are away from everybody else, I'm going to whisper to you, Gralnar, what you hear. So unless you're going to shout this back to them, they do not know this, okay?
Okay.
Now, if you want to shout back to them, I'll allow that.
If you want to wave us all into the room and then whisper it to us, he would allow that too.
Oh, shit.
Simmer down.
Okay, Gralnar, that's what you hear.
Okay. Yeah, I think I would like to wave everybody in.
How are you going to do that?
By looking at us and waving?
Throw a pebble.
Mhm.
Nipto is the only one you can see.
Okay. And I'm
Can't see
gonna use my urgent,
Your
hurry
what?
up face. My hurry up face.
Hurry up, face.
Yeah.
Give me I don't know how to do this. Performance?
I felt he was doing the arm motions that motion for people to come forward.
That's what I thought too, but he said performance face or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Brian, if you lift your right eyebrow like maybe halfway up and then slightly squint your left one and then look to the right approximately.
Nipto, give me an insight check, which is intelligence.
Your feet aren't, unless I missed something, your feet aren't in concrete, Gralnar. You could take a step diagonally and wave us all in.
Mm-hmm.
Nipto turns around. Guys, I think he's like trying to do one of those fart noises with your armpit. I don't know why. But that's what I think he's doing. Do we have a signal for fart?
Okay. At this point,
Needs clear out. Clear out.
Growlnar's going to do it again. Let's go.
Oh, you shout that?
No,
Oh, okay. I would like for you to shout that. That'd be very good.
I know you would.
Hey, Grano, why don't you just take a step back and actually tell Nipto, whisper Nipto what you want to see.
Charades.
Okay.
And give me a stealth check.
Yeah, because that was why I didn't want to.
I won't make you do that. If that's what you're anticipating, I won't make you move.
Throw a dagger at Nipto.
Pointy end first. But yeah, I would.
I'm done fucking with you guys. Yeah, you get the message to Nipto. He's saying, "Come on." He's saying, "Come on, guys."
Okay, so do we want to jump this thing now, or you want to?
So I have an idea, and my idea would be, tell us what the fuck you heard.
Okay.
Like, I don't know what we're jumping. What did you hear? All that was done and was private, right?
Or why is he being really quiet? Well, he's like, come on, and everybody's like, sure thing.
And we're doing a jig. I'm tap dancing.
He should be having a finger up to his mouth. No.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I don't want to speak for Don, but Nipto would have come in here after hearing that.
Yeah.
So we'll all follow. I think. Well, I can't speak for we all. I'm going to follow.
Yeah. But yeah, I would definitely be miming. Be quiet. I'd have two fingers up, and
plug.
I'd be pointing at the door to listen.
Okay, anyone that move 15 feet or more, give me a stealth check.
That'd be Durgar water. Piss in it.
Damn. Look at Splug go.
I assume I probably did too.
Clunk, clunk, clunk.
I don't have any armor or anything, but I don't know. I had kind of moved twice. So
Okay. So we're ready to go through. There's I heard two people in there, is what I would be telling you via sign language, two, and I'd point, and I'd hold my weapon up and point to them like, they're ready for us. They're ready for combat.
What, you know that they know we're here?
Yeah.
Oh. It's a horse of a different color. Why don't we send the shadow spirit in there first?
Yeah.
Why don't you open the door and drop and we'll just put the shadow spirit in there.
Deal.
He can't fear anything. He's already used that ability once per day, but at least he could go in first and draw their first surprise attack.
That's a great idea. Yeah, I'll open that door for him if it comes in towards us.
He can open the door. He knows how to. He's a monstrosity.
Okay, I keep forgetting.
I know doors.
He knows doors. Does he speak language? Hold on, does he speak? Languages, understands the language that I speak. So he doesn't speak, but he knows the languages that I speak.
The language of love.
Which means that he speaks Common and he speaks Elven, so.
He speaks Cookie.
And Sylvan for that matter.
Don
Cookie Monster is Sylvan.
I totally was envisioning you like doing a symbol too, and then like little people walking kind of with the other hand,
Bloop, 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 bloop,
All
bloop.
right.
Sounds like.
Okay, so you're going to send Shadow.
You want the Shadow Spirit to go in first? He'll open the door and sort of walk in as best he can. He only has like 6 hit points left, so he's only gonna be able to take 1 hit. But at least that'll draw 1 hit.
And does he have a He can do something though, right? As soon as he walks in there and
No,
sees anything.
no, he can't. Well, he can do a chilling rend. He can attack, but
Yeah.
that fear that he's got, he only has once a day.
Right.
So before he does that, Bryn is going to ready her attack action or ready a blast and blast whatever she sees on the other side of that door that is not her shadow spirit.
Or my cousin Dervlin.
Yeah. I think Nipto and Splug will be doing the same.
If she sees a Durger on the other side of that, she's going to blast the Durger. Let's be more specific. Your guy's not a Durger?
No.
Okay, so she's blasting Durgers.
Yeah.
So
Nipto, go ahead.
Nipto is disguised as a Duergar right now, though.
Well, but she knows
Yeah,
Nipto's Durgerness.
Okay. Make sure we're on the same page.
The door's open and she just turns to Nipto and shoots him in the face. I don't like Durgers.
I thought that was the plan.
No, that's goblins.
Ready to action.
You guys are awesome. This is entertaining. I love it.
So Splug, are you gonna have your crossbow doing the same thing?
No. Short bow.
Nipto, you can have your gloves out doing the same thing.
Yep. Nipto's got a short bow out.
No, Nipto has gloves of cold blasting.
Oh, that's right. You're right. Okay, cold blasted. You got it.
It's fucking 900 damage in one blasting shot.
That was
it's not a wand of lightning. No.
Huh?
Nice. You guys good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to open the door.
And the Ravens hold the phone.
Okay, I will not open the door.
The Ravens are flooping. I tried to hold them so not right over, but I can't. It won't let me do it. Okay, so they're right beside. They're on top of the shadow spirits, but I can't move it. I don't like it. Anyway, so they are going to hold their action to go and floop in front of everybody. So they're going as soon as they. Okay. The Ravens first are going to towards the Durger if there's a Durger there, they're going to go in there and swoop. And then that will allow Bryn to have a little bit of advantage action. When she sees the Durger, that she's going to do a split second after the swarm of Ravens do their thing. Ready, go.
So the Ravens are going to hold the reaction to when the door opens to fly in there? Is that what I'm hearing? Or something else?
Yep.
Okay. Anybody else holding an action that I missed? When the door opens?
Nipto is going to hold his action. If there's an orc or a Duergar, he's going to shoot it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, shooting his bow.
Yeah. With his
Chill touch.
ice thing. Yeah. Chill touch.
No, I'm doing chill touch. I don't know what you're doing.
Ray of Frost, sorry.
So Nipto's Ray of Frosting, Keldar is chill touching, Splug is short bowing, Ravens are swooping, and Bryn is force blasting.
Okay. Are we ready to open the door?
Oh, we're ready.
What are we
Okay.
doing on the 4th day of Christmas?
Billowing.
Oh, okay.
5 golden rings.
Door opens. I guess most of you guys see what you see. I don't want to say too much because some of you guys can't see like north versus south.
Does the shadow spirit see? Well, the shadow spirit. Can the shadow spirit see anything?
Shadow spirit can. Oh, is it your ravens or the shadow spirit that has like that 10-foot special whatever it was?
Yep, that's the raven spirit's 10 feet. I can see invisibility.
Okay. Then no, don't see anything.
They don't see anything that's invisible.
Do not.
Within 10 feet of them. They're
The
on
ravens-
top of the they're on top of the shadow
sorry.
spirit right now.
Oh, then no, they don't.
Okay. Is that shadow thing going to go in?
Yeah, shadow thing's going to go in. Okay, so the shadow thing goes in. The ravens are in fact
Yeah, you
right
can stop.
there.
Because the shadow swarm, I guess, technically sees this, and your ravens, maybe, I don't know, but two Duergar shoot and then become invisible or become visible.
Okay,
And we put them both on a token layer because they become visible once they shoot. Where are they? Do good, Duger. That's what they are. Crossbow, normal size. 1, 2.
So the first one missed, the second one hits, and the 7 damage was enough to finish that dude off.
We can roll initiative.
Now, do we get those of us that were holding our turn? Do we get a shot?
If you can see them.
Yep. So Bryn can see it, but Bryn won't get advantage on attack.
That's just this one here.
For Nipto?
Nipto.
I can see one.
Bryn can see the one that's below.
So 21 hits. That's on Nip. That's Don. That roll was for Nipto, right? Not for Grolnar, right?
Yeah, that can't be possible. Damn it.
Okay.
Did I roll 2, Brian?
Okay.
Or do you want me to wait?
Not at all?
Hold on one time. Bryn, you shot at this one?
Yeah, show out the lower one. That should be
Okay.
7, not 2. For some reason, it's not adding my. Oh no! Wait a minute. Might even be more than that. That's interesting. Oh, yeah,
shit.
it should be 7. It should be 7 plus 5 plus my charisma, so it should be 2 plus 5. So it should be 7 total.
All right.
Hey,
Both those hit.
Brian,
Yes.
on my cold damage on that ray of frost, it only rolled 1d8 for me. So, can I add that other d8?
Yeah, roll another D8.
Okay. Big
You
big
whis-
winner.
He whispered it to me, but I see it.
Oh,
okay,
I'm
and-
sorry. I got to take that off.
And Kildar, you're shooting the same one that Grolnar was, this one?
Yeah, this one that I can see.
Okay, let's see it. Nope, that misses.
Splug, can you see any?
Nope.
Okay. Everybody roll initiative. All I see is Splug in the initiative order.
What? We got to roll initiative. Is that new?
Close the door and run.
Darn it. I thought I had my thing clicked. Oh, well.
That might be the highest I've ever rolled.
Well, I went from a 21 to a 7 because I'm a.
Are you not excited?
You're not.
Everybody in?
I'll show my excitement with my bonus action cape later.
Okay, I'm sorting.
Yeah, you are.
Okay. Let's get my character sheets over here already. Oh yeah, why do I have Orc Berserker? There's none of those.
They're not in ours, Brian.
Maybe they're not. Okay. Oh, Dugar's up first. How about that? They all get shot, slammed, lambasted by all you fuckers. And they start screaming in Duergar, bloody intruders! And they're going to shoot again. Actually, they're going to...
Oh, now I see this one. Do I get my opportunity?
Sure.
Yeah.
He grew big and you still missed him.
Yeah. I didn't hit any of my teammates though.
That is true. You did a good job there. Appreciate that.
No.
All right. So whoever's in the doorway, is it just the ravens that are in the doorway right now?
Well, they're flying up above, yeah.
Okay. Well, so first one's going to be at the raven since they're in the doorway.
Okay, and that hits, killing one of them.
Okay. So there's still more there?
Oh, there's a total of 5.
Oh, shit. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Nope, they can't shoot through them. They're blocking the door. Because no one else is standing in the doorway. Oh, you said they're up high, right? So I can still see the guys behind you? Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah, well,
so
they're not blocking the doorway.
Okay, so this guy is going to shoot at Grolnar.
Growlnar can't see him.
You can't see the big guy?
Growlnar. He can't see anybody.
Okay. Bryn, you can see the big guy though, right?
Yep.
Okay. And unfortunately, he's going to shoot at Bryn then.
And he misses.
Look at that horrible attack roll.
Bryn's got a sweet dick all for an armor class, so that was pretty lucky.
Okay. That's it for them. Krend. Oh, sorry. You guys don't know his name. Oh, his name is showing up in the toner, isn't it? Well, that was
No.
stupid, LB.
No, it's not.
Okay,
Just
never
told
mind.
us. That was nice.
You didn't see anything.
Kryn who?
You guys hear a voice from south saying, "Kill them all."
Does it sound like somebody whose name would be close to Crind?
You don't know his name. He hasn't introduced himself yet.
Okay, just checking.
Okay,
Well, I
Bryn.
just thought maybe
Should've
from the
yelled.
voice.
He should have yelled,
Holy
"My
crap.
name is Grind."
Guys, it's Bryn's turn. Bryn gets to
I
go
know.
before all of you. Suck on that for a change. All right, so these dudes.
Everybody left.
That's because I accidentally grabbed the stupid door instead of grabbing my stupid guys. Okay. So the dudes are going to fly over here, see something. And gonna fly into this little corner here so they get some cover. And they are going to give her help to shoot this big ugly mofo. One mofo.
27
Man.
definitely hits.
27 is not even a crit. For 13.
13. He does not like it, but he's still standing.
Second hits. It's a 23 for another 8.
32 agar.
And that is Bryn's turn. And Bryn is going to take a step forward so that, oh, I killed that fucker. Okay, she's not going to take a step forward now. And she's going to stand there. And because she killed that guy, she likes to do that when she kills guys. Oh, hold on. Hold on. She has a special something that happened. She killed someone.
Heal somebody, right? Or just on a crit?
No. Only on a crit. Killing blow gives advantage on 2 targets within 5 feet of spirit companions. So she doesn't have any. Her spirit companions aren't near anybody, but that's what she gets. Yeah. So because she killed that guy, she's going to once again hand on hip, but no hips out this time. No hips out this time. Hand on hip, staff in front of her, and then she's just going to let it blow. But it blows up against the wall. It's not near as fancy as it otherwise would be.
And it feels kind of awkward. Yeah.
Yeah. That's her turn.
Okay, Nipto.
Nipto is going to attack this one here that it can see with its ray of frost type action. And I didn't fix it yet because I got busy on other things, but that should be it misses, so I won't roll the extra 1d8. That doesn't matter. Shit.
Okay, and that misses badly. That it for Nipto?
Yeah.
Bryn
Okay.
uses her free action to yell out, "There's one to the north. There's one north of the door."
Yeah.
Because Grolnar wouldn't know that.
Splug.
So, Ryan, will you allow Splug to, because he's small, jump on this ledge for 5 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet?
Give me an acrobatics check, which are probably
Yeah.
passive flying colors. DC 10. Yeah, you got it.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15. Do I have to go 5 more to hit him? Because I'm here. I want to
That's
hit
close.
him with a melee. That's close enough, right?
Yep, that's close enough.
Oh, he's going to go shorty sword. And then he's going to go dagger.
Ooh.
22 hits for. There's no sneak damage on that, so just 8.
Yeah.
Okay, and then 21 hits for another 5, so 13 total.
And then disengage and go 5, 10, 15. You want another
Okay.
acrobatics?
Yep. Fall in the water. Oh, damn it. Okay, that's it for
And
Splug's
then-
turn.
Yeah, then he's going to free action look at Bryn and then look at the staff in front of him.
What about your cape? Where's your cape at, Splug? You have a cape?
He's shaking his cape, but he's got no axe, so it's really not doing anything.
And Bryn's going to yell across the well, "I killed mine."
Mommy's
Right.
dirty.
Keldar.
Mommy's dirty. Keldar will
Come on, Keldar.
Yeah, you will.
move in. I'm moving. Is this like an anvil in front of me, or like
Yes.
is it blocking my path?
No, you can. It's like difficult terrain to move through it.
So
Alright.
go one down to the south and then one
No,
back up to the
no.
north.
That's dumb. I'm not gonna get an opportunity attack on me. I'm just gonna step casually over this anvil.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that would have been dumb. You're right.
25.
I thought it'd been very smart. I like that idea.
I don't want it to push me in the fire. Ooh, I see another dude. There's another dude down here to the south.
I remember you.
What? He's charging at me.
He is charging at you.
He misses.
Wait a minute. He can use his reaction to move and swing.
He's the
it's-
DM. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, I see what Rob's going. I said that for you guys. So, all right, fine. He'll stay here
No.
and give him the finger because I didn't give this guy a freaking range. Oh yeah, I did. He's got a javelin. Okay,
He's got to
That's
drop
all
his warhammer. Then he's obviously got his warhammer in his hand, Brian.
it's a one-handed weapon.
He would have been ready.
Javelin's one-handed.
Javelin.
A 7.
No.
Whoop-de-doo.
So use a 19.
All right, Keldar, finish your turn now.
Okay, thank you.
The 19 would have missed anyway. Ironically.
Go Keldar. Go Keldar.
I'm going to try to cast
Oh, he's got a magic weapon.
warp on that guy and put him in the well. This guy.
You-
In the well. Okay, so that's what kind of a con save?
Can you be specific where in the well you're putting him?
Right next to
At the
Brent, right?
bottom,
Maybe somewhere where I don't have to disengage to get away from him.
like at the
It doesn't
bottom of
matter.
that 2 foot of water.
It doesn't matter. I can misty step away as a bonus action. It's not a big deal.
No,
Okay.
Put him right in front of me.
Throw him in.
I'm getting him away from the door so he can't run and escape.
What's
Yeah,
the
that's
DC?
cool. Put him wherever you want to put him, Rand. Put him wherever you
Throw
want
him
to
in
put
the
him.
water. We'll kill him.
We got stuff we can do.
Oh, he just met it. That sucks.
He's still got a free hand.
Blow a
Big
card.
goblin finger.
Blow a card.
Go on, hold a card.
Oh, I do.
DC 17 is the DC.
Which one do you want to give, Grolnar?
That one.
So burning
Yeah,
it to
reroll
make
that
me
thing.
use the 5.
Yep.
Yep.
All right then. Making me use this early, aren't you?
Legendary?
He says, waves the big middle finger at you, Keldar.
Oh, gosh. That's a DM card right there.
So he does not move.
That's not what that says.
As a
Yeah.
reaction, when the commander shuffles an effect that allows a save, Hobgoblin commander can make an immediate saving throw. Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
that triggers-
Say that he makes it
That's
automatically.
That's
It
not
says he
really an
makes the roll.
effect, is it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So I can make one more save. Well, fuck you. Which
Oh,
square
this
did you
one, right?
choose?
But just put him right in the middle of the. I mean, even though it's
Well, yeah, but you
it's
if you
centered,
move
but
it,
yeah,
well,
you
that's
sent
fine.
him right there.
Yeah, we're playing on the grid, so got to pick one of those squares.
Is this where we find out how deep that water is?
You will on his turn.
Maybe.
He's ankle deep in the fucking water.
That's a well. That's a well. That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he'll,
could be like
That's
a
a
wishing
pool.
well. It's a wishing well.
it's not a pool. It's a well.
Is he wearing like heavy armor by chance?
You'll find out on his turn.
All
If
right.
it's a
got
wishing
questions?
well,
We've got questions.
yeah.
Right.
That's it for Keldar. He moved and used his action.
Okay. All right, Gralnar.
Gralnar is going to do that.
From where?
Well,
There he is.
he's right there.
Oh, you're hitting the guy that's in the well.
Oh
right.
yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's even flanked. So yeah.
I must say
That's
he's
great.
in the well, so not necessarily flanked. If
His
he's
head is
standing,
Okay, that's fair.
you
We're on the
rolled a
grid.
freaking 27. You still
Doesn't
hit
matter.
it.
You
Yeah,
got a 27.
Yeah. Well, I was
would've
worried
picked the
about the next one.
22.
I was worried about the next one.
What do you mean the next one was a 22, Don?
No, I'm going to hit him again.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Oh shit.
27.
It's 20, 31
Oh,
points.
yeah. Step away from everybody because you're going to get a 1 on your next roll.
Right?
He's got a big gash in the side of his head right now.
Yeah, he does.
Okay. Well, let's
I
just
remember you too.
And it's going to get
Let's-
infected in the
hold on,
dirt or pea water.
let's do that, and then we'll go with one more.
You get 2 more. It's not
It's
one
2 more. It's 2 more, dude. It's 2 more.
There you go.
Have any of you guys watched the series Last of Us or played the game?
Yeah, I've watched the show so far.
So there's a scene there where the little girl like beats this guy that's basically trying to rape her, and she steals the machete or butcher knife from him, and just goes to 10 on his head like over and over again for like 5 minutes. That's what Grolnar's doing to this guy.
That's what Grolnar just did.
As his head is bobbing up and down out of the water.
Did all 4 of those shots hit?
Yep.
Well, a 21, hold on a minute.
17.
Yeah, they all hit.
That's another 32 damage on the action surge. Well done.
Nice.
Right there.
Yeah, I was pretty worried about you. I was pretty worried about you void jumping that dude right beside us, but apparently I'm not worried.
Yeah, good call.
Okay, anything else, Grolnar?
No, I think that's pretty good.
Okay, yeah, I think that was pretty good.
Let's remember that he's got a magic hammer. Remember that for.
And now we're going to find out how deep the water is.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Women strategize.
If this turns out to be a wishing well full of coins, Slug's going to drop out of combat and just gather the money.
It's a drinking well.
Nice.
Oh, okay, I'll keep attacking this guy.
All right, so do you see anybody else,
Night.
Rand? You're inside,
Night.
right?
I'm sorry, say what?
You're inside, right, Rand?
Yeah, there's a Duger sitting right next
Yeah.
to me.
Are there? But there's no more, is there?
Not that I'm aware
You
of.
can see. Okay.
No.
So I think the strategy here.
We don't want it to escape. I don't want it to let it escape.
No, the strategy here would be to blast the crap out of that dude.
Yeah, blast.
So I'm gonna move Bryn to here so that I can see him and blast. And I'm gonna move the swarm over towards him so that I can get advantage on that. Though he's the one that killed one of my 5 ravens with his first bow shot, so I get advantage anyway.
I'm not saying that there's not another person here. I just can't see him.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's attack what we can see.
When the
All
point
right,
shows up,
seconds.
we're blaming you.
Does anybody want to try to save that body from dropping, if at all possible? Because he does have a magic hammer on him. I don't know
Oh,
if he's
yeah.
going to drop or not, but
Slug doesn't have the strength or anything to do
I mean,
that.
we wouldn't necessarily know it's magic. We would just probably giggle as it drowns in the water, right?
all right,
Well,
Okay.
I hear you.
let's do it. No, you're
Okay.
totally right. That's a little meta action.
Okay. Keldar.
Yes, sir.
Hold on a minute. I'm deciding. Nope.
That was really good, Don. By the way, that was
Oh,
awesome.
thanks.
That
worked out well.
He's just going to stay right where he is. He's large and in charge, and he's going to try to war pick your brain.
Okay.
Oh, big.
Look at that horrible, horrible, horrible attack roll.
So I mean, but so it disregards armor, but I'm not wearing any armor, so I think it still misses. But
Okay, it misses, and I'm pretty sure they only get one attack. Let me double check. Yep, these are awesome Duergar. Okay,
Hey, is the enemy guy dead?
Crand. He is floating, sinking into the water. Bryn.
All right. So Bryn is going to run on down here. While she's running down there, the Ravens are going to do a little bit of a circuit. 5, 10, 15. Is there anything invisible in this area?
10-foot radius.
10-foot radius.
Ravens aren't picking up anything.
Okay. They are going to hover right above the anvil, and Bryn is going to take one shot. 17 for 13.
17 hits him, and then shrinks down.
oh, he's all squishy.
Well, he only had 5 hit points left.
Okay. And the dude in the well has already dropped out of sight.
Yeah, he's below the surface.
All right. That is Bryn's turn.
Okay, and now the jig is up. So go ahead.
Hold on. Bryn did a killing blow. So Bryn is going to step in front of the door really quickly. And just so everybody can see her, she's going to strike the pose, but this pose is going to be a little bit different. This pose is going to be she's going to do a little lunge, 1 foot in front of the other, and she's going to do a workout lunge so that the cape can flip right back up and wave directly backwards as it billows. And then she's going to stand up as the cape falls back down to its normal spot. And then she's going to step back out of the doorway.
And Spike's just going to look at Nipto and go, "Haba, haba."
Okay. All right. So as that happens, Keldar, Ravens, and Bryn, you see a figure take form by this door to the north. And then it utters something. Green mist comes out of its hands, lands right here, and explodes.
Okay.
I need 5, 10. I need the Ravens, Bryn, Nipto, Gralnar. 10-foot radius, 10-foot diameter. Got to read this. All right, yeah. Keldar, you're out of it. So just the Ravens, Bryn, Nipto, and Gralnar. Give me a con save.
Okay. Depending on what it is, though, I should have.
What are you saying?
I have.
You're a dwarf. You're disadvantaged.
Yeah.
Advantage for poison saves.
Poison, and then I've also got it against fire because of my amulet.
Is it advantage on saves, or is it just you're resistant to it?
I have advantage on saving throws against poison.
Okay, roll with advantage.
I have resistance, and I have resistance against poison damage.
Okay.
Okay. So advantage, con.
Ooh. Was that con save of yours, Bryn? Was that for you or the Ravens?
Oh, that was for me.
Oh.
Okay, I just need Nipto and the Ravens to roll.
Oh, Nipto as well. Okay.
Here's the Ravens.
Damn, look at
Nipto.
you guys.
Well, that said Shadow Spirit, but that was for the Ravens. Sorry.
Go Nipto. Go Nipto.
Oh, shit.
You're
Okay,
fucked.
everyone takes half of this damage plus 4. And Nipto, wow. Okay, so 7, but half of that for Gralnar since he's resistant to poison. And Nipto, you're blind.
So is that 3 then? For me?
Three plus 4.
It,
Half of
it's just,
half of 7 is 3.
right. But the normal damage is 3 plus 4. I just couldn't add the 4 to that.
That kills all my ravens, Brian.
Really?
Well, it's AoE damage, so it's
Ah,
not targeting a single dude. It's
Yeah.
all ravens are gone.
okay. And this guy appears, cast that. He walks towards it. He can't do it on a reaction. All I can do is cast.
That guy's
So he's right there. He's
that
fucked.
guy's seriously fucked because I've got advantage against him and I'm going to deal with him.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
It's still Nipto's turn.
Where did this guy come from?
Yeah.
Came
You
through
don't
the
know.
door.
He just appeared right there.
He was
Tulsa.
probably invisible.
Tulsa.
Nipto
Nipto,
is
you're,
gonna
you're blind.
Oh shit, you're right.
Oosh.
Yeah, I guess if I'm blind, I probably wouldn't run in there. Oh shit.
Where
What
are
can
my
I do?
eyes? My eyes.
Can you try to rub the poison out of your eyes? Can you?
Yeah. Is that what it is? It's poison. So yeah, that's a great idea. Try to rub my eyes, try to take my
What?
handkerchief out.
Water skin.
Water.
Yeah.
So
I've got a whole
cross.
well over here. I'm gonna go splash my face and try to
No,
rub
no.
that shit off.
It was a urinal after all.
So you are just going to dunk your head into here like you're bobbing for apples?
Yeah, I'm gonna start splashing that water on my face, try to get that poison out.
Okay.
Nipto, there's the dead bodies in there. It's disgusting.
I don't. Yeah, it's a funny thing though. I can't see them, so
You have this weird taste in your mouth as you plunge your face into this pool right here.
tastes kind of irony.
And I'll resolve whether or not that works here at on your next turn.
Okay,
Okay. Is that it for Nipto?
that's it for Nipto.
Okay. Splug. You watch as a cloud of something kind of spread around the corners and hit these guys.
Yeah.
You watch Nipto slam his head into the pool.
And Splug, being the heroic guy he is concerned that his Bryn is in there. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Short sword to the testes. And dagger.
Nice.
Okay. Second one hits. First one does not. Not sneak attack damage, so only 4.
4. And I ran out of movement. That didn't work as planned.
Well, you can always.
Okay.
But I'm going to bonus action disengage. I'm just not going to move.
Bonus action.
Doesn't work that way.
Dodge.
I don't think you can. I don't think that's one of them.
Yeah, you might not have it.
I've got uncanny dodge. So when he does hit me, I can take half. As a reaction.
That
Okay.
melee fighter would be a
Eldar.
It's not a sword wielder anyway. You'll be fine.
Keldar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Keldar can get up there.
Yeah.
Where do you think you're going? Keldar will try to hopefully boom blade accurately on that guy. And miss.
Now can I have my sneak
Not
attack
good.
damage?
I have no idea why all of a sudden it's rolling a D10. So I'll take that off.
Anything else out of Kildar?
Yeah, I'm gonna at least pummel strike him.
That seems to be what's working for you all night. I rolled 27.
Well, it does seem to be working for me, but because of that, I'm thinking maybe I do something else instead. That's fine. All right. Yeah, that'll give advantage to Splug on this next one. Let me see. Here we go. And that sucked too.
It did. It's the first time I think you missed with that.
I think so.
Okay. That it for
Um,
Keldar?
Yeah, that's it. Movement, bonus action, action.
Okay. Gralmar.
Gralnar, finally going to get into the business. And upon seeing this guy up here, he is going to and attack him. Him.
15,
What?
20, 25, 30. How do you get up there?
Oh, can I not make? I thought I didn't even do the
Difficult
math.
terrain to move through this, or difficult terrain to move through the dead body.
You can
Difficult
probably
terrain to
move
move through the,
back.
the wood. So
5,
5, 10, 15,
10.
20, 25, 30. I think this is as far as you can get, no matter how you
Unless he
move.
dashes or something.
Yeah.
Throw a rock at him.
You can
Well,
always dash, and then that way, if he moves,
That's true.
Yeah. Then you
Yeah.
get the attack of opportunity.
Unless he misty steps.
or disengages.
You won't.
We'll see.
yeah, I guess.
So you
Grandpa
dash to there?
You want there. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Okay. You have everything
That's
as a
it.
bonus action?
I don't think I do. Oops, I didn't mean to click on that. Nope, that's it.
All right. You guys need a minute to strategize?
No, we're gonna try to kill him unless
Eh.
something happens.
Should we try to knock him out first so we can get some answers?
Yeah.
I like
Kill
that
him.
idea.
Well, I'm gonna shoot the fuck out of him, and I can't do it non-lethal from where I am. So
This guy might know where the Dervlin is.
We don't care.
yeah, but Rand
Who
does.
cares?
Keldar does. If I don't do killing blow, then you guys can try him. And you guys can try to hit him non-lethal. I can't non-lethal my blast.
I understand.
Do it.
I'll put a cork on the end of my sword.
Put a cork on your
Just
fork.
pokes him. So
It's
just
a
pokes him.
euphemism for something. But regardless. All right.
Safe.
No,
He's
that's
up.
from Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
It's
Yeah.
a euphemism.
Never mind. I got to figure out what my guy's going to do before he dies.
He's gonna stand there. And he's gonna use his levitating power to get that
He's
magic
gonna
hammer
do
from the bottom of the well.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, where he gives up. Old
He's
fan.
just
when he
gonna
gives
stand
up.
there. He's
Yeah.
gonna give some stupid thing like, "If you strike me down, I'll be more powerful than ever." Yeah, sure. Strike him down.
Which
Be
one
nice.
do you want to do?
1 through 3, Keldar. 4 through 6, Gralnar. That makes sense.
You should just
Or-
hit me.
Or a
Well, the
seven
only
on a
person that
or a
has
7 on a
hurt-
D6. It's Splug.
You know,
Yeah.
the only other person that's hurt him is Splug, and Splug hit him pretty good with that 4 damage. Throwing it out.
He holds up his warhammer up to the sky.
Let's get a Warhammer.
Yes.
They all
And
have warhammers.
he screams something. One of the words is Asmodeus. And then a 10-foot diameter, 10-foot diameter eruption of fire goes all around him. I need all of you guys to give me a deck save.
No, it won't hit Keldar. Keldar didn't want to kill him.
I'm gonna absorb elements. I keep clicking it, but it's not working. So
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I get-
Dex save.
Correct.
You got fire resistance though, right, Don?
I do. Ooh.
Man, look at you guys all rolling good.
dude, what the? Okay, there it goes.
Do
Ooh, nice.
so you guys all take half of this plus 4.
Quarter.
So half of 12. So y'all take 6 points of fire damage.
Can I use Uncanny Dodge to take half of that again?
Uncanny dodge has to be against attack that you see. So sure.
Yeah, so 3.
Can I take back my absorb elements?
Well, considering you cast it before I did the damage, does it say on there you can decide before or after?
Spell capture some of the incoming energy, lessening the effect on you and storing it for the next melee attack. That's okay.
And I have Keisha's amulet and fire. So that would have been 6 points of damage instead. No, I beat the roll.
It'd be half of half.
Right. So
that's
half
fine.
of 12 was 6. So half of that is 3. Wow. That was an awesome thing to use. So now let's see if he turns around. He's going to open the door behind him, step through, and he will take opportunity attacks.
Yes, he will.
Oh, he's totally screwed, dude. I know I'm gonna
Yes,
roll
he
good.
is.
Gosh darn it!
Even
For
Splug rolled good.
For 13.
13.
Exactly.
You get
Plug.
a sec. Plug,
Because I
plug.
got a friend in Keldar.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, so Splugs, first one that got in, he hit.
Keldar.
Gronar swings, and
Oh
Gronar
my
hit.
gosh, Brian, my rolls for some reason are doing strength instead of charisma. All those should have been hits. Instead of -1, it
Doesn't
would be
matter.
6
We
higher.
killed them.
I know, but I'm pissed off. For some reason, it keeps resetting my shit.
Yeah, it did that for me. It got rid of my +5 for damage for my Eldritch Blast.
Look at that, 27.
Okay, we killed them for you.
Yeah.
I was like, how am I rolling at 12s when I get a 9?
It's showing a -1 for strength.
Well, that's what I'm saying. For some reason, it's reverting back to a normal battle axe instead of using my charisma like I'm supposed to. So
Well, you got it fixed now.
Oh yeah, but now I do. But
This guy falls on his face as he retreats behind the door and crumples to the floor. And for all intents and purposes, we are out of combat.
nice.
Is Nipto okay?
Yeah, that was only until the end of the bad guy's turn that he was blinded.
Okay.
Yeah, so Nipko can raise his face back up. His eyes are burning a little bit, but he can see again. Damn, that guy sucked.
Eh.
All right, somebody go investigate him
I'll go investigate
and his
him.
room. Go investigate him. Check out his
I'm gonna go-
room. Obviously, there's a chest there.
I'm physically going through his pockets.
Physically going through his pockets. Let me
His
see.
chest pockets.
Investigation?
Look at this. Did you guys realize this was a thing? I haven't ever used this.
Yeah, I use that quite regularly. I don't use it, but I have that.
Okay. So first things first on the guy you just killed. He does not. He's got a warhammer on him. He does not have any armor. Just had a robe. He's got an idol to Asmodeus on his necklace, like a pendant.
Does that hammer look like it is anything?
Give me a perception roll.
I'll do an identify on it if I think that something that's of higher quality.
Get perception roll first.
Pardon, the perception roll?
Yeah. I'll give it to you with advantage because unless you're not going to hurry.
Yep.
It looks like a regular warhammer. He's got like some runes painted on it, but doesn't look like it's very crude, paintings on it.
Crude and crude. Let's have a look in that chest.
Yeah,
Okay.
Splug's gonna check it out, see if he can break in. See if it's locked.
And then while you're doing that, who else has got good perception and or investigation? Who's the best perceptor? It's you, right, Keldar? Or Gralnar, I mean.
Gralnar 4.
Yeah. So Gralnar, look around the room, see if there's anything good around the room. On the bed, on the wall. Pictures.
Splug, if you're checking that chest for traps, are you looking or are you touchy-feely?
Touchy-feely.
Investigation.
I am rubbing the hand polished oak.
Okay. You're pretty sure there's no traps on it?
Hey, is it locked?
It is not.
Oh, I'm
How easy
opening
was that?
bad boy up. Yeah.
I mean, that's what I would do with a trap chest. I wouldn't lock it.
Yeah.
You open it up and you see inside there is a mana potion 2
Yeah.
potions of healing,
Yeah.
and some silver and gold.
In a blade that turns into a
Silver
whip.
and gold. Silver and gold.
Splug, you the only one in the room?
Yep.
Okay, give me a perception roll. Nervous yet?
It's the children, the 2 dwarf children.
Hanging on the wall over the bed appears to be some kind of a scepter with a skull on it.
Hold on. Hold on.
Gold scepter.
Wasn't we supposed to go looking for something with a skull?
Yeah. Splug's going to go grab it and run
From
it
the
out to you
from,
guys.
from the drow dude?
Yeah. Splug's going to go grab it and bring it out to you guys. Look what I found, guys.
You gonna grab the scepter?
Yep.
Okay. As you pull it off, give me a dex save.
Every fucking time.
Okay. Poison, gas fumes pour out from the handle where it was, and you're going to take all of this in poison damage.
Oh no.
Good thing I just found 2 potions of healing. The joke's on you, bastards.
We only have to laugh because it's just hilarious how careful the chest trap thing was. And it's like, ooh, something shiny. Get it.
like at least 2 of us have mage hand. Like at least 2 of us could have lifted that off. But no.
I thought it was awesome. That was perfect.
It was perfect. It was totally perfect.
So Splug's gonna walk out gingerly going,
So, yes, if you haven't double checked your notes, Bryn, this sounds a lot like the one that the guy from Seven Pillared Hall was asking you guys to retrieve for him.
Yeah, I don't remember his name. Hold on.
and then
Go ahead.
Oh, he's named after
What?
Pokemon. Gengar, right? Gengar?
Gendar, Gengar.
Oh, I wrote down Gengar. Because that's a Pokemon.
hey guys, I found 2 healing potions. Do you think I could have one? I'm not feeling so good.
You should
What
probably
happened to
try
you?
one. Drink one.
Did you do something stupid?
I wouldn't call it stupid.
How are you
That
feeling?
was a little rough.
Yeah, so something stupid.
So,
You don't have to roll it if you're pouring it
Oh,
down.
yeah, you just get 10.
Feeling a little better.
Slow sipping.
It is a normal healing potion. Brian?
that's correct.
Here's the scully sticky thing. I brought it to you, my love.
Brian, I didn't voice it, but when that humanoid died, I got
You got some ravens back.
just one.
Okay. All right.
We
There was
should go
one mana
back and-
potion there as well. You guys heard me say that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, we should check out that.
What level of mana
weapon
potion
that-
is it, Brian?
Just the regular, the lower level one.
So it's
What-
best for you. It's best for you, Keldar.
It is.
500 gold.
For the mana potion? No, I said there was silver and gold in the chest, but I
500
didn't say how much. You guys spend 5 minutes counting through it. There's 200 silver and 180 gold.
What's the mana potions regain? I forget.
One mana point.
So why wouldn't that be better for you?
Because I would need a mana potion that would do 3 mana points because it's a third.
That
Because
is-
I can only cast at third level.
Well, remember, you and I talked about that, Rob, or I was going to allow you to do that, but you just cast it at level 1 if you want to do that.
Right. I have 1 mana potion.
Okay.
A better quality one than that anyway. So.
Okay.
So you might as well take it, Rand.
Restores 1 mana. Okay.
I have a 2 mana point potion.
Gotcha.
Okay. I'll say it's now been about 45 minutes since you guys entered this section of the keep. Did you say something like Grolnar was searching something else or looking for something else?
Although Grolnar was going to go into the room and have a look around, but I think you let Splug do that while he was in there.
Yes,
Which
Plug
I'm
was
sure
the only one I
Grelnar's
saw in the
happy
room.
with. Which
Yeah.
I'm sure Grelnar's happy with. Yeah, that's because we let you do what Splug was doing first.
That makes sense.
But Nipto's going to be trying to collect the that guy and whatever that other guy had that got dropped out here.
That guy and that other guy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That the guy out in the well.
Well, Nipto's
he's
going
gonna
swimming.
Yeah, he'll go swimming if need be.
What's Nipto's constitution modifier?
Constitution modifier.
It's a swimming question.
1.
Nipto, you dive in, and a minute passes, and you haven't found him yet. It's the well is still going, and you're going to run out of breath if you don't go back up at that point.
Okay. Well, shit. Wasn't that yeah. We should, okay. Well, I'm going to yell up for, yell for some help. Because I think that was worth.
Yeah, I don't have anything that will let you hold your breath, unfortunately.
Yeah, me either.
So
Like, I don't have a water breathing or anything like
If somebody has a better con modifier, they can hold their breath longer.
I got a 3.
I got a 3 as well. So yeah, go for it.
So Grelnar's going to go swim?
Spluggy McSpluggerson.
Oh, Splug's
Yeah,
going to
Slug.
swim.
He's going to wash the poison off himself.
That was Nipto.
The first one
maybe
was.
Splug got it too, yeah.
And Splug, you have a +3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So the Splugster's jumping in.
Okay. Go 3 plus 1, 4. Screw it. I'll say you get to the bottom, and there, along with like some other crap, you can feel the body. I guess technically you have dark vision. I guess you can see in the water as well with dark vision.
I'm going to tie my hempen rope to him and swim back up with just the rope so these guys can haul him up. I'm not strong enough.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So another 10 minutes are going to pass while you're doing this, pulling him up. Who's helping you pull him up?
Stronger.
Grelnar will.
so-
will.
Grelnar, so move yourself in there while you and Splug are retrieving the body. What are the rest of you guys doing? Anything?
No. You're misunderstand. Splug brought the rope up. He's pretty much done.
Like pass out on the ground?
Yeah, like he's over in the corner going, and Bryn wasn't even watching me be heroic. God damn it.
All right, what are the rest of you guys doing?
Grelnar is yanking him up.
I'm guarding this door to the northwest.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm warming myself by the fire.
So
Splug's
no
going to
more-
go warm himself beside Bryn.
Then Bryn's going to move to the other side of the room.
Okay, let me double check this room you're in. I don't think there's anything else in there.
Plug, you're starting to give off a lot of rapey vibes, just letting you know.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the one shaking her ass in my face.
True.
What kind
No.
of thing do you expect from a scummy
No,
little
she's
goblin?
not. No, she's not. She's waving her cape in your face.
Yeah, and
That's all she's
his
doing.
imagination went right to the thong. This is a dirty little green goblin.
The only other thing you see in this room is just several like unfinished pieces of armor and or weapons, and various weapon racks are disarrayed next to the anvils. You do see there's another door to the south. This room, actually, there's 2 doors down the south. There's a double doors right here where I'm pinging. There's a single door right here where I'm pinging.
Does Grelnar need any help pulling on the rope?
What's your strength, Grelnar?
20.
On your athletics is like plus 11, right?
Athletics is plus 11, yes.
Yeah, no, he doesn't need any help. It's going to take time to pull him up, but he can pull him up. That's why I was asking what the rest of you guys are doing while he's doing that.
Okay. I'm gonna stand beside Grelnar like in Wicked Tuna. I don't know if you've ever watched that show. And I've got the gaff. I'm gonna take the rope and get it around the tuna's tail as Grelnar is reeling it in.
Okay. All right, so if the rest of you guys aren't doing anything while he's
I
pulling
watch
up,
way too much television, just for the record.
I think we were just wanting his. I thought he had a pretty good axe, hammer or something.
and I think that was meta knowledge, just because
Yeah, my
someone
notes
saw it
were-
in chat.
Yeah.
But it was good that Splug brought the body up because we'd like to search the whole body anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, my nose is bleeding.
So yeah, he has a pretty nice warhammer. Looks like it's a master craftsmanship without a
Okay.
perception roll.
Do you guys want me to 10-minute identify it?
Yes.
Uh,
Yes. Do it
I
slowly.
think so.
Take 12.
I think so. Yeah, because I think we covered all the entrances and the exits. So
Okay, that'll put you at a full hour that you've been in here.
Oh, short rest.
Hour that you've been in here, not an hour since he's doing the identify spell.
He means an
Standing
hour. He means an hour since we went through the portcullis run, not an hour
Oh.
since we've just sort of been dicking around in this room.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm gonna take a short rest while I'm fighting. All right. So what this fella Crand has on him is a vicious warhammer, and I think I've got that with a character sheet or handout. Show to players.
Splat.
So it's worth throwing in the bin.
yeah.
There are a couple of doors in here though that we haven't gone through yet. So
Yeah,
Don, do you
doors.
want to mark the vicious warhammer in the loot bag?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
I will.
And how much gold and silver was that? I think we sort of glossed over that.
200 silver, 180 gold.
Correct.
Okay. Can we split that up and make it even?
So 200 silver and
40.
180 gold. So
40
200 silver.
40 silver
Yeah.
and 36 gold.
That more than doubles your gold, Ren.
It did. I went from 33 to 69.
And sorry, how much silver? 40?
40.
Yeah.
40.
Okay.
And how much gold? I'm sorry. I was
36.
36.
All right. And you've got the vicious warhammer in the loot bag. So we've got that.
I am headed
If we
that
both use
direction.
slashing weapons, it kind of makes sense to maybe keep that one in reserve in case we encounter a creature like that
Right.
we need to use a bludgeoning
Right.
weapon for.
Well, yeah, we're not going to get rid of it in the immediate future.
Well,
So
who's
we've got
carrying
The donkey.
There is no donkey, unless that's what you're referring to Splug. I don't know.
Ouch.
Little green donkey.
I thought Nipto the
Yeah, he's got the bag of holding from,
Isn't he the backpack?
from
That
Jumanji.
guy's-
Yeah.
That's he's the guy with the backpack.
You got
Yeah.
the backpack of holding.
I've
That's
seen
right.
that in Jumanji. Okay. And now we've got this door down here that we haven't gone through. And then
This
we've
one.
got there's a door in the barracks that we didn't go through.
Yeah.
Brian, if we don't actually have a kind of like bag of holding or party loot thing, then I would recommend
But you do.
probably.
Nipto has a backpack of holding.
Yes,
Oh,
he does.
have a backpack of holding.
Yes.
You guys weren't just screwing with me.
No, I wasn't. He does.
Okay.
So there are a couple of doors aside from these double doors that obviously lead somewhere bad. I would suggest that we do that last. We got this little single door that's down here,
Yeah.
and then we've got the single door that's in the little sleepy time area.
I think the one over there is just a closet, but we should go check.
There might be a gray ooze hiding back there.
Could be.
Maybe it's the pooper.
Gelatinous cube. It could be the shitter.
Maybe it actually is the pooper,
Could be.
not the well.
I think we should try to check out the door to the northwest, but I'll tell you guys, we've been playing for like 3 hours and 40 minutes. Is that normal or are we going?
Well,
longer
that's
than
why I'm saying let's look at the two bottom doors that we think lead nowhere, and just to clear
That go
clean the area,
internal.
everything can
What are
be
you
done.
talking about? Isn't the top door like to the nowhere?
The top door to the northwest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
leads directly across this massive
Yeah.
bridge, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, let's go to the internal doors.
Oh, I don't
that
know.
point inwards.
Yeah.
See, some
Down
weird
here.
purple light and party tokens and stuff. I figured that was just bullshit, and that this was gonna end at a corner.
And
No, I
Rand,
don't
to answer your initial question, I'm looking for a stopping point here. It depends on what you guys do next.
Well, let's check these two internal doors. Sorry, I didn't mean to unlock it. I just meant to click in the area. These two internal doors, and then hold from here. Right? Because we're not going to travel to the next.
Let's open all
Buildings.
doors simultaneously and then end the
Oh,
session right
geez.
then.
If you don't want us to open the doors,
Whatever.
Rand,
Let's
we
just
can
end.
save it. We can save it. We can be done. We can open them next week.
No, it's fine. It's up to you guys. If you want to do internal doors, we can do internal doors. I think I might have been wrong. I didn't see the bridge thing you were talking about. I thought the only way into this area was the way we
No,
came.
I can still see the bridge because of the fog of war. There is a big stone bridge that goes across the gorge
Oh,
on a
I
diagonal outside of that door.
see. I do not see any of that.
And we could see it. We could see that bridge when we were outside the portcullis still.
I do see.
And the
it.
makeshift
Station.
map that Dirkland or Dessler, or I forget what his name was, made for you, showed you there was like basically 3 keeps and a triangle, and there were bridges that went to each one of them.
Oh, so we think that that's just the way to the next bridge.
So the northwest door is a bridge. The southwest door is probably to a bridge if we're talking a triangle.
So the interior door we keep screwing with.
This little interior door here, and then a little interior door through the which I think you're right, Gary. I think that this one down here is probably a closet, but we should still open it because I don't think we want
Still
anything
open it.
coming from behind us.
Should we peek out of the northwest door too?
No.
Okay.
Not until we're ready. And we decide that that's the direction we're going. We might want to go southwest.
I know, but it doesn't hurt to peek.
All right,
Oh, if you wanna
guys,
peek-
there's
if you wanna
guards on
peek-
the walkway.
If you want to peek, go peek.
I want to peek.
Unless there's guards on the walkway.
I want to peek really softly and carefully.
All right, hold on, I got to read.
Use your sorcerer stealth powers to go peek.
That door should be unlocked. You should be able to open it if you want,
I'm
Keldar.
going to get out of line of sight.
Stealth powers.
I've got my bad guys ready, so go ahead and open it. I got to read what you see.
Yeah. We're all hiding.
Narrow bridge has sturdy rails on either side. You see it go across the chasm, and there's another door on the other side. I've got to look at another map to see if there's something else I got to tell you. What, please?
Where'd you go, Rand? Oh, there you are.
I
All of
think,
a sudden you disappeared. I think you went underneath somebody or something.
I was underneath Brent.
Oh, okay. Ironic.
Wow, chicka, wow, wow.
Yeah, when you open the door, you just see like, see, 5, 10, 15, 20,
Bridge to the
25, 30,
northwest door.
40 to 50 feet bridge. Goes straight across to a closed door into another keep across the chasm.
I heard 40 to 50 and thought the bad.
Nice. All right,
right.
guys. Is this a good stopping point, Brian, or no?
It's up to you. You want to open more doors or not?
How come we got to open your door, but we're not going to open the internal ones?
Open everybody's door. I don't care. I said we open all the doors at once and end the session. It'd be fun.
Shift click coming. Shift click coming.
Look, I'm about to open another door if you don't get down here and open this door.
You guys want Keldar open the door?
No,
No.
Splug's going to. Woo! Chest!
Okay. So,
Splug wants to run in and get to the chest.
room number 5.
There's moving back.
Looks like another bunk room. It's up a little bit better bedding than the previous one you saw. Does have the smell of brimstone in here. Probably where the guys work on the anvils. Probably stayed in here. There is a chest in the room. Another little fireplace with the fire dying down in the corner. Another door to the south west corner of the room as well.
Any more skull sticks on the wall?
No, nothing on the wall other than like a few like crude drawings of something.
Of naked Duragar women?
Or men, you don't know.
From January 43. Slug's going to investigate for traps to see if it's locked. Again, he's going to rub the hand-polished oak.
Okay, so you're touching, feeling, investigation.
Yeah.
Whisper it to me.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you feel better about that?
Yep, I do.
You don't think there's any traps? It's a lot different chest than what you've encountered before.
Hey, is it locked?
That investigation check, you're not really sure.
Okay, I'm going to try and open it.
It is locked.
And, well, I'm going to use my thieves' tools.
Your thieves' tools are trapped. Brent could probably help you. Oh, never mind. We have the shadow guy still.
This is a pretty tricky lock. You couldn't get it open.
Oh. Roro.
Growlnar's going to walk up and offer his assistance with his crowbar.
I smashed the shit out of it, Growlnar.
No, just a crowbar. It's a pry action.
Athletics with
Maybe
advantage.
Yeah, I'm coming down before he does that, and I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder to give him 1d4
blessing of the
bonus.
raven spirits.
And Splug's just going to grab his left ass cheek, just to grab his left ass cheek.
Like his own ass cheek or Growlnar's?
No, he's grabbing Growlnar's.
Oh shit! Freaking 30.
Plus a d4. Roll your d4 for guidance.
Sorry.
He whispered it to me. He rolled a 4.
There you go. There you go.
Keep going.
So yeah, you walk up. You're like, "Oh, this is not even a lock." It pops right open. No trap on this one though. Inside, you can see a pristine bowl and spoon, a good sized diamond, and several emeralds.
Bowl and spoon, diamond, emeralds. Pristine. Sounds magical.
Brian, there's not been any spell books, eh?
Not yet. There's not.
Okay.
They're in the closet.
Okay. We don't know the value of those items.
Well, I just told you what you saw. Are you guys actually someone gonna pocket them?
Well, we're gonna put them in the loot bag of holding, but I just
Okay. What were they again?
A pristine bowl and spoon, a good sized diamond, and 3 emeralds. You just gonna scoop all them up? What are you gonna do?
Oh, yeah. I'll scoop them up in my cape.
Splug. Give me a dexterity save.
Ah!
I thought I was kind of giving it away. I was kind of pausing.
You totally were.
Okay, so you only take half damage this time. Did you take half damage last time? I can't remember.
No, he took the full meal deal last time.
All right, so you take half of this.
And D8.
Oh yeah, Grandma, you're standing next to him. You got to make me a same thing, a dex save. Just if you pop out of this little mist of.
At advantage, Grolnar.
This dex save is not at advantage, right?
My save is not. No.
Okay, that's your dex save.
Wait,
Isn't that my
save
dex
versus
save?
poison?
For whatever reason, I click on
Hmm.
public, I click on GM, it goes just to you. So this is to public. I'll go with my first roll, but
Of course you will.
oh shit.
Well, it doesn't get
Oh,
much better
I
than
mean
this
it,
roll, Don.
it was a 9. I don't have advantage on it.
I would like to question that because your ability doesn't say con saves versus poison. It says
Oh.
saves against poison.
Yeah, you're right.
And so if it's a dex save against poison, I still think it should be an advantage because
then
it
you have-
doesn't specify con save.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
So
I got a 20.
you got 20 on the one you whispered to me and the one you did out in the open.
Yeah.
So half damage. So 8 points. And then you're resistant to poison. So half of that. So half of 8 is 4.
30. Okay.
All right. So now that you grabbed everything, estimated value of that diamond is 50 gold pieces. The 3 emeralds are worth about 10 gold pieces each. And again, you have that pristine bowl and spoon.
Mm. We should have some. I'm gonna ask for Bryn to check it out. If Keldar sees it at all.
The pristine bowl and spoon.
Hey, Bryn. They seem to have some kind of bowl and spoon. Looks not even dusty. Should be magical, I assume.
All right. I'm interested in how you know that from the other room, but
I'm staring there. I'm watching them. It's fun to
Or
see them
they-
hit my
or-
trap.
it's interesting because I'm like not even 5 feet away from ground. Nah.
Or
It's
they
excellent.
did their dishes after their
Thanks for
last meal.
thanks for mansplaining what they found there, Keldar.
Did you
Uh,
happen to see another trap went off in that room? It happens every room, man.
Firstly, does everybody notice that there's a door to the south of me? Secondly, I would be more than happy. I'm in the room.
Oh,
Oh.
I'd be more than happy to identify that, Gralnar. If you want to pass it on to me, I'll
Oh, yeah.
identify.
the reason I'm yelling is I literally thought you were way up here back in this room to the north.
All right, you guys want to check out the closet that's to the south while I identify this item?
Yeah.
I'll go check it.
Just like checking the door.
He's gonna open it. There's been no traps so far, other than the poison, and that's in the chest. So I'm confident.
Okay. I think you can open that door if you want to.
Yeah.
You open the door and immediately a big waft of nasty shit and piss. This is an outhouse.
Oh, it is the pooper.
He just walked straight in. He just opened it and walked in.
Oh, reminds me of home.
Never let it be said that never let it be said that he learned from his mistakes.
These guys are rich. It's a 2-hole. I wouldn't go in there.
Okay, so it's safe to assume that in the other set of barracks, that's just a pooper too.
Hey,
Yeah.
Doug, remember you found all that good stuff in the well? I hear there could be good stuff in there too.
Well,
You should
jump
go
in,
for a 4-minute swim.
Jump in, jackass.
Oh, you guys are great.
Slug's gonna run up and open the chest again for Keldar. Kind of waft it at him.
Pops it again.
Got me dwarven resistance.
You do hear it sound, but nothing comes out this time.
That was just Splug farting. Ugh,
All right.
I think it's safe to call her.
Are you giving me my 10 minutes for this identify?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys aren't doing anything else, that's fine.
Okay, what is it?
It is a show to players. A common magic item.
Oh.
Turnip.
The accompanying spoon or drink reverts to water. Nice.
Well, it is a set. The bowl only works with the spoon.
Or drink.
All right.
Soups.
Yep.
Do you want me to add that? Do
Where's
you want me
the
to add that,
spoon?
Gralnar?
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
see the spoon. Where's
Yeah,
the
that'd be great.
Okay, got it.
Spoons with it. The
Oh.
dish of the runaway spoon.
Any freshwater poured in this bowl. I mean, it comes soup. Soup can be anything.
Thanks, we read it already, Bunny.
It's actually nice when you don't have to worry about taking
Rations.
food with you.
Food,
Yeah.
I like how
poison.
someone from the south must have written this because it says spoon or drank.
Eh,
It's supposed to be spoon or drink.
And it's
Yeah. Wrong.
lifted with the accompanying spoon or drink.
Oh. All right. Never mind.
Let's
I'm from
string
the
our
South.
sentences together,
Oh,
buddy.
it makes more sense. I'm from the south. You have to actually add all the words together.
And all the words. Not just the ones in Yiddish.
All right. That's a good spot to call it now that we've done everything that we need to do.
Yeah.
Something spoon or drank.
All right. So since you guys are calling it quits, Kildar, give me a perception roll with disadvantage.
You're about to die.
Disadvantage to GM
Whisper.
or public?
Yeah, whisper it to me.
GM perception.
Okay. Good to know. All right. And we can end there for tonight. Pick back up here in 2
And-
weeks.
On a good to know. 2 weeks is Easter, Brian.
Oh, then we probably won't have a Good Friday. Is that what you're saying? Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's not a problem, but just be aware.
Okay. I probably won't have a game on that night.
I don't think I can. I got church stuff probably that evening.
All right. So we'll
I
just
don't-
call it down. No game in 2 weeks.
I'm available because I don't believe in God.
yeah. What's Easter?
He believes in you, Gary.
Oh, good.
We should try to see if that magic bowl and spoon will work in the outhouse.
Monster Hunter next week, Brian?
Next week is the 31st. Yeah, shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, I will not be available. I'll be on my way to Calgary. So
That was the trick.
That was a trick.
Oh,
you're
Yeah,
tight.
You taunted us. You bait and switched us.
Well, in that
Eight.
case, we're definitely having a game next Friday.
Wow.
Let's make it this version, Brian, instead of the other one.
Wow.
All right, guys. Hopefully that was fun for you guys.
It was a blast.
Yeah, I had a good
Yeah.
time.
good stuff.
You basically made it through 1/3 of the keep. So we'll see where we go next week.
I bet you we get through another third of the keep if we live. I'm good at math. Blood's excellent at math. Have a
All right,
good night, guys. I'm out.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
same
Talk
here.
to you later.
Brian.
And Brian,
Yep.
I love the
Thank you,
Vega.
Brian.
You're welcome.
I love the new Vega avatar,
Oh, do I need to add that one to your new avatar?
but totally without the hair, no, zero hair.
Oh, I would have done it with monk. I would have done it with monk hair.
Yeah.
I couldn't find a good one that looked close to his elf monk. I did do a little search. Maybe if you guys find something better and Gary
Yeah.
likes it, I got no problem with that.
What are
Yeah.
you talking about? Monster Hunters? The ones that you just did? The two new ones?
Yeah, Vega got a failed death save, so he lost all the hair on the top of his head like a monk. And he's a monk. It's like the Friar Tuck.
Oh. I
It's
do like-
awesome.
I like the top version where the hair is like all trimmed off in the
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the Friar Tuck version as well.
Okay, I'll update that token for you before next
Nice.
session.
Okay, guys, take care.
All right. Talk to you guys
Yeah,
later.
have a good night.
Bye.